I've just started recording, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah. And
boom! Good morning, America. Good afternoon, Europe. Good evening, Asia. Very good evening to Australia. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is Friday Q&A with Chocks A, number 66. The man's thirsty. He couldn't pump out that 6 a little bit earlier than expected. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys right now? What time is it where you are right now? Did you have a good week?
what are you doing right now? What are you thinking of doing right now? What have you been doing before right now?
Let us know if you've been on the toilet.
Or are you on the toilet?
Well, hello, Mr. Medeiros.
That's right, Jesse. 4 hour starts now.
Hildebrand, how's it going? Hey, Oliver. Hey, Kurt. Cassie B. Hey, Jesse. What's going on, mate?
Kelly Cruz.
Yeah, baby. Hey, Joey. Thanks for joining, Janet. It's a new name?
Janet. Wow.
It's a new name?
That's a new name, isn't it?
John Rufano. Kick. Jump. It's all in the mind or something, isn't it?
Yes.
10 a.m. eating brekkie.
Rapper the rapper.
How is Hong Kong? It's 10 a.m. I just woke up. It is 10 p.m. here. 12 hours, baby.
And we're still up.
Sup, Jamie B? Sabine, how you gonna get home from work in time? Mr. Brenton D. Unlucky, Justin. Unlucky. Has it been cold weather there? What's the reason for the cold? Cassie B's drinking a Monster. You had a Monster a little bit earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just to sort of always see the competition, right?
Yeah,
it's always important just to...
remember the competition.
Absolutely. Hey, Nick. How's it going? Thank you for joining. Nana says Chocks pulled me off the stream with a last minute reply.
Stop sending stupid requests.
What was his request?
I just replied to your message.
Yo.
Yeah.
Femke, how's it going? Weather shift. Aye, springtime. Brenna. Welcome for making it. Uncle Scops. How's it going? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? It's the Windish. I know how much you love them fun days.
That's why they call it Fun Days.
Absolutely, we call it Vincent Fun Days. Kill wants to know, do you like Rockstar?
There's no Rockstar drinks in Hong Kong.
So you never tried it?
I never tried Rockstar. Never even heard of it.
80 degrees. What's that in real temperature? What's 80 degrees in real temperature?
In real temperature?
Yeah. 80 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Oh, it's hot in here today.
26.
That's room temperature, isn't it?
Yeah, is that hot?
25 is like the average room
That's a nice temperature.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice day. Did he take that stomping? He took it like a champ. Junior Guzman. That's right, Paul. It's been 1 week already. Can't believe it. Seems like such a long time ago.
1 week GATS anniversary.
It has been. Oh, it's usually 50. Oh, then that's going to be nice, Uncle Scabs.
What?
It's going to be 26 degrees in NYC, so it's quite... Normally it's 15 degrees in this sort of time.
So it's warming up, yeah.
Denise, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Everyone doing? How was your week, Chocks?
I don't know, it's gone really quick.
It's gone quick.
Yeah. It's like, what happened to the time?
What's up, Ronald? Morales, Tyler. How's it going? Hey, Chocks. Prediction. Anyone going to win the Who Dat this week?
Already? Are they still going to be awake by the time we get to the Who Dat?
I don't know if I'll be awake, mate. Hey, Isra, how's it going? Filio Gonzalez, how's it going? Cynthia Martinez. Have you shared it into the relevant places?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Stephen Ortiz. Mr. Windish, all you need to tell me is how much you love fun days and I'll sort out your Majora's Mask right away. Hey Morales, was is los? How's it going, mate? Lisa Wyckoff, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Oh, sweet, Vincent, you're getting your silver in. That's cool. That's cool. Are you literally writing to Nanase?
Yeah.
In the club when he's right here as well. So he drops in.
I'm writing there so everyone else can read it.
What's up, Patrick Halloran? Yeah, Denise, but it's not quite all around the world. There's definitely places that they're not, and they're letting me know. Mr. Windish. Lydia Bodini, show me that blue hearts. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. She always does that when she comes in, yeah. Hey, Michael Zangara. Where are you living, mate? Hey, Larissa, how's it going? You're waiting to see your banjo. What's that? Isn't that a... Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you mean Kanjo. Which reminds me, what's my Kanjo?
Kanjo?
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. Hey, Parrish, how's it going, mate?
Kanjo.
Derek Baker in the house. Zanyo Dantas.
Parrish.
How's Paris?
How's Paris? How's Zelda?
Hey, is Daniel your real name, or is it like the mixture between Daniel Xantus? Like you've switched your first names, and like some people do that every now and then. Just like I'll be like
what, Daniel Xantus.
Yeah,
Daniel Dantas.
Is it Daniel Xantus?
Ah,
that would make me. Doesn't work because I got a
James Tesk.
Yeah, Parrish. I've been a little bit busy recently. Wasn't China twice this week, wasn't I? Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you're supposed to go today as well.
I was.
But
enjoy Lydia.
Real name. Zanyo
Nice.
is a real name.
It's cool. I like it. Nice one, Parrish. Glad to hear that Paris is doing well. How about Zelda? How's she getting on? How old is she now?
Months.
3-4 months now? What was it, how would you say?
I would say, yeah.
How's fatherhood?
I think it's 3-4 months.
Let us know in the comments. Alright, Chocks. Is it time to start off the notices?
Yeah. Okay, notices. Guts. Pre-orders, guys.
Sconjabla.
Pre-orders for Guts are still carrying on until next week. Right? Up until the 20th of April.
But
at
that time, we will reassess about whether or not that goes to a last chance weekend or we keep the orders open.
On and on and on and on.
And on and on and on. And I'll let you know actually right now what it's going to happen. Without a doubt, it's going to stay open.
Yeah.
Hey, Handus Kill. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Swapping that around.
Everyone's
you got
swapping
Handus
names
Kill.
now. Is everyone swapping
Whoa,
names now?
I like it.
So it's Vincent
Oh, she's just 2 months.
Vindish. Huh?
Only 2 months. I feel like it was a long time ago, Parrich.
Really?
Yeah, time just goes really fast. So well. Hey Morales, yeah, it's going well, but it's definitely I think it's definitely going to be staying open.
It could always be better.
This guy.
Yeah. Always be better. So there you go, guys. So it's going to be open up for a week. That is certain, right? That is certain for sure.
Yeah.
So come back next Friday, and we will let you guys know how it's going to be, whether it's going to go into last chance weekend or it will carry on open until forever and ever. And apart from that, if you guys noticed the cover photo on the main page on the Collectors Club, Crash last chance weekend, the Crash resin last chance weekend will start after the stream, right? So that's going to open up until next Monday, well, Tuesday our time, Tuesday evening our time. We'll be closing on Tuesday evening our time. So if you're still on the fence for for Crash resin, make sure you jump on that. All right, because that's it. After that, it's waitlist.
Yeah. Nonosuke Sansei. Sanase. Sanase, how's it going, mate? Sanase. Reported.
All right.
Good morning, Devon.
That's it, really? No need for that. No need for that. That. But that's part of the week.
Review.
Yeah, so we can review.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you guys got anything to ask. Ted doesn't know. Morning, Devon.
So, Oliver, when will people on the wait list for statues like and Silver be told if we have got one or not? Well, basically what happens is when we go for wait lists, we have to contact all those people. Usually we get cancellations, and you can't just, as soon as someone cancels, we don't normally get cancellations. What normally happens is we go to take their money and the payment gets declined. Is a typical kind of process. Now, when it's been declined, what happens is we then have to email them and go, oh, your card's been declined and we can't take your money. Are you going to do something about it? And the system basically can tell if you've updated your card or something, right? And then next week, when it comes around time, it will kick it in and it will take the money, right? Then what would happen is if after a week you don't do anything, another thing will go, look, last warning, we're going to cancel. And then it goes around, and then so in the third week we pretty much go, okay, now it's cancelled. So what you've got a scenario there is this product has been sitting there and we're hoping, or we're seeing whether or not someone is going to cancel, and if they do cancel or it gets declined, they need some follow-up on that, and that's the reason why waitlisters take longer for it to come in. Dlex. Yeah, how's it going, Thursday? How's it going? What's up, Nick Smith? All right, cool.
Yeah, guys. So, if you consider waitlists are not going to be looked at until after the confirmed pre-orders are gone out. So, let's say that could take a month or two. So, you got a good idea, when's it's going to come out or when's it's going to be looked into for waitlist. So if you're thinking, there's no flexi payment plans for waitlist, you can kind of work that out. If there's 2 months after, up to 2 months after everyone's starting to receive them, then you can actually do your own self budget plans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's probably the best way of jumping on the waitlist to gauge how long waitlists are going to be looked into.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, the Majora's Mask are going out now. You might want to consider, because not all of them are going out right now. But if you think, okay, if you look at the Trello calendar, and there's still some Majora's Mask going out in June time, then you can kind of maybe add another couple of months after that before waitlists are going to be looked into. So if you think, all right, it's April now, and then August time, you still got 4 months to self budget. If you jump on the waitlist now.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. So, should we kick off the weekly review then, Chocks?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week for me, I wasn't here on Monday, Chocks. I was here on Tuesday evening, but Tuesday morning I was somewhere else. So Monday, I went straight to check on the Artorias SD production.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure. I just needed to sort of check, and it wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, and I was actually going to go today. My originally plan was to come back on Friday, but I didn't. I was actually here on Friday. I'm probably going to have to go next Tuesday, I think, to check that out. That's probably what I'm looking to do. So that's what will be happening. That's what happened on Monday. Tuesday, I then went to the Sonic Factory. 25th anniversary. I gave it a thumbs up. That's good to go. It's looking good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start the packaging of that pretty soon. Then I looked at the Ami busts over there, which was looking improvements, which I did a little video in the group if you guys saw that. And then obviously we came back Tuesday night. What do we do then, Chocks? It was Guts' launch. Super smooth. Oh wait, no, that's not right. It could have been worse, but it could have been better. It is what it is, and we had a quiet word with the dev team. Sort that shit out again, guys. The policy is 5 o'clock UK, Hong Kong time. Make sure it's working. Is the new policy, right? Ahead of schedule.
Well, it should have been the day before.
No, because they spooled it up.
I thought there was a discussion where these would be done a day before.
I don't know, man. See how much lolly it costs to spool up mega servers. Might be a lot of lolly. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Raphael. What's up, Mr. Lopez? Then what happened on Wednesday, Chocks?
Wednesday, you've been in and out a lot of meetings.
I have been actually. It's been fucking like.
It's like where did they?
It's been a lot.
Where do they like? They just like.
In and out of meetings. What happened on Wednesday?
Like visitors normally come in like January time. Like whether they're just like.
Quite a lot of just coming in, yeah.
Yeah, in April. Why?
JJ's coming in next week.
Yeah, like why? In April.
Oh, I think maybe just coming for the shopping.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah. So what happened on Wednesday? Nothing.
Wednesday.
It was bad. Oh, I had my meeting with.
Ah, yeah. Another one soon? You think they'll come back soon? It's like, it's in their court now. Yeah, well, and it's in their court now. So you think they'll...
Well, before the phone call...
Hey, Kanako.
What is up, Jagia? How you doing? Oh, yeah, and you're right. A Bowser update as well. That was a Bowser. That wasn't actually from when I went to the factory. We just had a Bowser update on the angle of that. But, in terms of that super secret meeting, that was a clear lob attempt, right? The phone call was a lob attempt, right? Yeah? You know what I mean by a lob?
Yeah, I know what a lob is like.
Yeah, over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I smashed that shit down. Now it's in there. I remember.
They might be watching the stream. Hey there, mate. Don't give away what's your next move.
But yeah, my overhand smash is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's super hard to return.
Right.
That that's our point, right? But it's possible that they could do the old between the legs, running between the legs.
That's true. Yeah. Right at the back court, the back of the court line. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Are we playing doubles or are we playing singles here?
I'm doing a bit of doubles right now.
Yeah.
But they're doing like quadruples and I'm doing doubles. Gamescom is something we talked about today about what we'll be taking. We had a little bit of a discussion and we need to finalize that. But as I was saying before, majority of the stuff will be stuff that we've shown, but not seen. What we don't want to do is what we did for New York Comic Con, which is the stupidest idea we ever did, which was loads of product at one time before and like having that was really tough and we shouldn't have done that in retrospect. And it's to do with all and I think people would have been happy to see the stuff they've seen only in pictures in real life as well. That's also something nice to see, right? Rather than just there being loads of new stuff. I don't know. Meeting strategy for dummies. Did he listen to the playlist?
Yeah. Create a playlist. You say, hey, Alex.
Did you?
Yeah, create a playlist for you.
What when?
Oh my god. On like Monday.
Oh, you mean when I was in China?
No, when I like just before.
Yeah. You mean the place? You mean YouTube?
Yeah. On the playlist.
You mean the place that's the YouTube which is blocked in China? Yeah. That one, yeah.
What, you got a finger out? You're not.
So
how do you check Facebook then?
The place, you mean the country where
you got VPN, right? How do you check
where it's like 100 RMB a fucking megabyte? You mean that place? I As much as I love listening to you singing me shit like laters, motherfuckers, like the YouTube videos, like laters. Don't let the door smack you on the bum as you go out. I kind of, you know, don't.
That's quite an impressive playlist. There's a lot of songs there.
Was it?
Yeah, there's a lot.
See if I can download them all.
Now, yeah, now you down because you're going back next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Download them all.
So I can just listen to it.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice. I would do that. So that was Wednesday early morning, and I think, you know, I was so knackered Wednesday evening because I'd just been up early on the Monday, early on the Tuesday, super early on the Wednesday.
Super early every day.
And then, so what happened on Wednesday? Nothing else apart from that. Just sort of catching up with stuff.
Catching up with stuff. Like stuff in the office, approvals, sign-offs, just checking things.
Of course. Wednesday we got some news, or was it Tuesday? Maybe it was Thursday. We got some news that basically always is the reason why we tell you shit is juggling in the air. They're like, oh, what's next time? And we're like, well, we think it might be this, but yet this week is an example where it totally didn't go according to plan. So that's the reason why we can't announce things so early, right, Chocks?
That's true.
Because we were all ready to announce something, and we would have been again, because it kind of happens to us quite frequently. Then David, how's it going, David? So that was Thursday. We had a couple of meetings. The first one was with Jose from Anime Gami.
Yeah.
So any UK collectors, you should go check them out. animegami.co.uk. Go and check out what they do. And it was a good meeting.
Yeah. It was a long meeting.
Yeah.
It was quite a long meeting.
Yeah. And you know, he's quite a bit of a whiz with regards to sort of digital marketing, and I asked him to help me a little bit out with AdWords and set up with that.
That's his main thing, isn't it?
One of. He's got a bunch of different things, and so that was quite interesting. And then he said he would come back, and he came back today, just to sort of give me some pointers and sort of stuff on regards to AdWords.
Did you show him the vote?
Of course.
Did he ask for the vote?
Of course, show him the vote.
Yeah.
He'll be lucky.
He didn't ask for the vote.
Well, how do you get into the vote? They got to get through you. That's the first step.
Yeah, I didn't say. He didn't,
we haven't even figured out what the second step is yet.
He didn't come with gifts, did he?
Did you buy that Red Bull?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So awesome picture. I mean, it posted a picture of Guts.
Yeah. And it was clearly you on the left hand side. I wasn't quite convinced it was me on the right hand side. If you look very closely, there was a slight glasses, but I was like,
the stubbles maybe.
Nah, yours was good.
Oh, it's easy.
But of course, all of this, and then I had on Thursday afternoon, I had some development guys, factory guys. Hey, we can do this and do that. And I looked at their portfolio. I was like,
those
like,
bunch of guys.
Yeah. I was like, Layhole, but mate, if I want to make toys, maybe I'll talk to you, because he was like, check out my dinosaur. And I was like, okay. And it looked like a cartoon dinosaur. I was like, dude, my kid Harvey, we all over that shit. But that you're not sculpting for me, right? Based on this portfolio. But they also have other things like 3D printers and sort of like some small workshop based stuff. So that was quite interesting. Sort of say hello to him. Hey Randy, how's it going? Yeah, Kristen in the house. Oh, Jose, we were just talking about you.
Yay.
Jose, how's it going, mate? Hope you got back in time to see Kaka and everything is okay. We were just talking all about our meeting. Jose, of course, not the super secret stuff. Not the super secret stuff, but of course, Chocks wants to know why he didn't get any Red Bull, and that's the reason why you couldn't look in the vote. The vote. So yeah, as I said, guys, UK guys in particular, but go check them out. animegami.co.uk. Check out what they got to offer. Yo, Jose, thanks for stopping by. As I was saying, go check his place out. Super nice dude. And yeah, I believe Nana says it's probably, maybe previously bought from Anime Gami.
I think quite a lot of people did, like the Breath of the Wild links.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember there was a picture that he gave? It was like a stack of them at, I think it was at Hyper Japan. which was really cool. A stack of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it these guys?
Yeah.
Was it Jose?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was some French dude.
Let me see.
Don't get them mixed up. It could be another Jose.
No. Jose. Rosa. Let's see. You can find. It's like a pick
It was a
of
while back though.
Well, it would have been Hyper Japan would have been sort of summer 2017, yeah.
Just kidding, Jose. No worries. I got my own stack of Red Bull. Well, thanks for the offer. Too late now. You had one chance.
Looks like that vote, because you know the way to get into
Yeah.
the vote is you've got to get past Chocks, and Chocks' palm needs to be greased with Red Bull, and even after that, we haven't figured out what the next part is.
Somebody tried to slip me $20 the other day,
Serious?
so I can bump them up in the waiting list. I said, $20 ain't enough. Hey,
Oh,
Brennan.
Hyper Japan. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm thinking of different stacks.
So, anime. Sorry, Hyper Japan. I thought that was in summer, but it seems to be in November. Mistaken.
November.
Hey, Alex Hughes. Konnichiwa. Friday Q&A with Chocks A Collector Club ni yokoso.
What?
Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Ah, okay. Damn. Nice. Yeah, MCM London. Anybody going there, go check out Anime Gami. They're gonna have a store there. There's gonna be something a little secret there. Just go and check it out. It will be cool. We will give them some when it comes time.
A secret?
Better than in the warehouse.
Yeah.
So then, what was I even saying? Yeah. So you know that was what we were talking about this week. Is that the week in review? How about you? Oh, I had to sign off on the snakes.
You haven't signed that off yet.
Oh yeah, okay, you sign them off.
Hey, you did some Sonic, obviously the Sonic 25th, all the lights on the desk.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. 3, 2, 1, boom, and you sort of see them all at once. It was with that motion, like Chocks. I look at that that animation movement on the legs. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I really like how that sort of looks. But you know the Alucard jacket.
Yeah. I did the inner edge.
The inner edge was an
Trimming,
inaccuracy.
the trimming, yeah.
Yeah, and of course, I always break out into cold sweats when we ever sort of show something that's like, oh, we need to change this, change that, and some guy was like, oh, you're gonna correct the black on white to make it white on black, and then it's back into that whole thing. I'm like, oh, cold sweats. I thought Alucard's finished. Oh, we're gonna go back into it again. But no, that's cool. So I'm still a big believer on that one is black on white. But anyways, so the 25th anniversary drop test, I stomped on that Sonic. I stomped on him good. But you know what you didn't see is, and I need to tell because I always get Charles to film me. He's got to practice doing this because I was like Superman, and I was chucking that like 20 stories high, but it goes off the screen. So I was like, you gotta do that a bit better. That's right, Randy. Sounds like a good plan. Amy Rose.
Yeah. Amy
What
Rose
pose?
Pose Poe.
Okay. We sat down and we fleshed out the idea for Amy Rose and the exclusive. Now, what I did say that people would actually, because Amy Rose was sort of promoted by the club, that I was gonna, and they've now chosen the pose, but in terms of they came out with some exclusive ideas, I said I will go through that, and I will go through with the base, and like make it a community design. Well, we know how that went down with 25th anniversary. But
oh yeah.
But I will say that we actually, I think we've probably got enough.
Yeah.
We've come up with something we've come up with something that we think is going to do really, really well, and I don't want to, I want to keep those cards to our chest.
Yeah. Until
Yeah.
We want to celebrate. You know. Amy
Thinking
Rose.
about it for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Amy Rose pose. Amy pose.
Amy Rose. Modern Amy Rose, right? Don't get it mixed up. Not the classic one. The Amy. Yeah, it's the modern.
Yeah. Now, of course, Chocks, that is the weekend review, but is it? Because, of course, over the weekend, and I'm not going to let him get away with this,
What?
where were you? All of Saturday. It
Why?
was like...
Why? I was in the club. I was in the club in the morning. Like I said, I'm always in the club every single day. That doesn't mean the whole day.
Yeah, I know, but whenever it was like the perfect timing that picture that Sam posted.
Yeah, I
it was
came
like,
back and saw it. Yeah. I see. Actually, I saw it in the day throughout the day. I just kind of left it and just to see what kind of comments.
See who was on the naughty list.
Yeah. And then just boom, straight in there. You think I don't see anything? I see everything.
Did you want to see something or something? Did you go over to the cinema that day?
I did.
Was that Ready Player One?
Yeah, I was Ready Player One.
Yeah, I was Ready Player One. Yeah.
Had a nice burger as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was just random. Went into this restaurant. It was really nice.
What, Moss?
No. It's just some random.
Is it a specific burger joint?
Seafood.
So you went for a burger at a seafood joint?
Seafood, seafood burgers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's alright actually. It's actually alright.
What was in it?
No, but I actually went for a beef burger.
Right.
But they had other seafood stuff.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. It's actually alright.
Yeah.
If you ever go to Hung Ham.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
Wampo. Just.
Wampo, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's.
Is it still got that ship?
Wampo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. Is it got A on it still?
Yeah.
Still in it. Yeah.
Still A on. Yeah. But
Cool.
they've refurbished it, and there's a One Piece restaurant in there. The anime.
Really?
Yeah. A One Piece themed restaurant.
Similar to how there's like.
It's not as impressive as the one in Taiwan. The Taiwan is like a proper ship on the pier, right next to the pier. But the one in Hong Kong is indoors.
Yeah.
But they kind of like made it themed, One Piece themed.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Michael Lai? How's it going in Townsville? Population 2? 3? How many people in Townsville?
Any more random night walks with the local pets, the local wild animals. Sorry.
Have you seen anything wild? Any Australian stuff? Everyone says as soon as you go to Australia, there's so many natural things.
He did like during his first couple of weeks or something.
It's like
so a wombat, and then it's not a wombat, it's something else. Is that
a
right?
rat.
Yeah,
a
a
big
wallaby.
rat.
Sorry, a
A
wallaby.
wallaby.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Patchouli in the house. That is Kurt. It is pure Jack.
Jack, JD's in the bowl.
But, of course. So that's the weekend review. I think that's some blog stuff.
Yeah. Mainly guts, but I mean, the activity this week has been mental. There's been like tons and tons of folks posting the Majora's masks, silvers, a few, calamari popping in there every once in a while.
And each one that comes in, it's like 10% each time.
Actually, there's more. I think more people posted their dip than their princes. Yeah.
Which ordered more?
Sorry?
Which was more?
It's pretty much the same, isn't it?
It was quite similar, wasn't it?
Well, it should be more with Prince, right? Because that's the regular one.
But not necessarily.
Yeah. What else? So there's calamari, Prince, and dip. There's been quite a lot of happy folks with Sonic Boom 8. That's awesome, which is great. We're going to pass that information to GNF as well, because they're, those guys are working hard on the next couple figures in the line.
Yep.
Yeah. And I know you guys are, are jumping on the wait list for the volume 1 and 2. So Jeff Ree is aware of that, and hopefully we'll have some good news for you guys. Probably end of the month, maybe.
Sweet, that'll be good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some good news at the end of the month. Yeah, with regards to the Sonic Boom line. So it's been very busy week in the club. Unboxings and not many other things. Have I missed anything?
Interestingly, we've got more orders for.
Oh, you're looking at
We've got
Katamari.
more orders for Dip, but more cancellations, meaning that we actually ship more princes.
Some interesting choices though back then. I remember guys were like, I'm gonna get the Dip now because I know it's an exclusive, and then I can pick up the prints later on.
Good luck with that. There's like 10 pieces in total.
It would have been awesome if they had that. If they had the full support, that line.
Could have been a whole bloody lot of them.
Yeah, could have had
The nice little size as well.
nice size.
Nice size to sort of not too
cool
small, not too
It'd
big.
be cool to have the king as well, right?
What?
The king.
The King of all Cosmos.
Yeah, King Cosmos.
It's kind of big.
We can, a
Proper
bust. Yeah. Just
King of all
having
Cosmos.
laying across the ground like that.
Pay me like one of your French ladies.
Yeah, I'll just have that part. The prince is just staring at a certain section of his body.
Indeedy.
That would be quite funny. No, that won't sell. It'd be a good joke.
Well, I mean, clearly we have money to waste on a joke then.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Might have these LEDs.
What could have been, Chocks? What could have been?
What could have been?
What could have been? Getting me all excited about making something. All right, Chocks.
Yes.
TT.
TT already, yeah?
Yeah. We're going to bust this one. It's going to be a quick one today, I think.
Alright, last week's TT 96 was Splatoon. Let's see how's it going this week. Splatoon. Still neck and neck. 315 votes, 174 for yeses and 141 for noes. So no movement there. It's kind of an even fight. And then for this week, which a lot of people have been asking for. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, go on.
Steins Gate, yeah. Rintaro. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okabe. Okabe. 126 votes right now, which is kind of neck and neck as well. 68 votes for yes, 58 votes for no. So
okay, I'm surprised more yeses than nos at the moment.
yeah, it kind of just overtook the no's like today.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw it like earlier on in the day. It was like still trailing behind the no's, but now it's overtaking the yeses.
Alex, I need to find that Splatoon TT and vote no. I forgot to mention what I've been busy doing, Chocks, a lot of back and forth with regards to... we got a couple of things approved this week. 3D stage.
3D stage.
And physical stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we had that approved. That part of it approved.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna be so good when it's done.
And this one.
Eh?
I mean, has been approved now.
3D.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's nice. But what I have been doing, I forgot to mention, all this week has been looking and organising my Vegas meetings.
Yeah, I overheard you guys talking about it.
So I'll show you what I've got so far.
Like, yeah? Half an hour? Nah. 10 minutes? Nah. Oh, we're going to have lunch. Oh, we're going to have dinner. It's like the important stuff.
So this one is Yeah.
I can't see. It's like
Okay,
white on blue.
All right. So this is the first day, right? We've got this going on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
I think there should be some. Normally, there's only these dudes.
Right. But I think those.
But these guys,
they
obviously,
should
it's a
come.
small bit. He is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not like maybe just a push. Then this one just to. Like, because I sent this dude like some samples, right, and then I never got back to him. He's like, "Oh, let's talk." I was like,
"It's the same."
These two are the same. I don't. He just basically was the guy who I don't know if he'll actually be there. He just was in charge of the diary, right? So got that then. Okay.
That'll be interesting.
Okay.
Of course, yes.
Now this one is to talk about. Yeah, that one. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make it more a little less complicated on that day, right? Then we've got.
That's like. Seems like a
standard.
Yeah.
And then
just spend some more time with those guys.
I really hope. Who with these guys?
Yeah. So like. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. This one. Yeah, I'll be like, why the fuck have you promoted it yet?
But that one has a lot of potential down the road.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Down the road, there's a lot.
Where
of
is all that?
Yeah, I know. Maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll change a person out every 2 months.
Right. Okay. So that's so far first day one.
Yeah.
Right, and day two. Okay, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Who basically denied us in New York.
Really?
Yeah. Boom boom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a ledge. He's alright.
He's alright. He's alright.
Yeah, he's alright.
Could do with more stuff.
Yeah, standing, right? Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we see her often. Yeah. And this one is yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they should.
Can you try and at least show some happiness on your face? That's what I've got so far. But there's still some other things to pencil in.
It's one more day, right?
Yeah, but most people, I'm waiting on. And some other dudes as well.
Yeah, doesn't seem that many. There should be some more.
That's alright. Right.
Are you gonna go somewhere else after that? Because like last year, I went somewhere else because it was like on the way or nearby. You went to somewhere else.
You mean 2 years ago?
Is it 2 years ago?
That's how fast it's gone.
I thought it was last year.
You mean when I went to see my bro in San Fran?
Yeah, but there was somebody else around that area. Like it could have been a potential one, or an existing one. But it was definitely.
Oh, was a licensing person?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
No. Oh, sorry guys, they've forgotten how to be that.
Hey Natalie, hey Ryan, hey Andrew, hey Chelsea, Le Five.
Where my mecha anime lovers, Jamie B.
James B. I know you PM me, James B. I'll PM you later.
Alrighty. So we finished the week. The who dat? No, the TTs.
Right. So I've already went through Splatoon and Steins Gate. So next week is SMT.
Ah yes.
And what is SMT? Shin Megami Tensei. Tensei.
SMT.
Alright. So these are the stuff that you guys have been hounding us to do for TT. And then the one after that is Attack on Titan. Alright? SMT AOT. AOT, sorry. Yeah. SMT AOT.
Are we announcing a third one?
Are we announcing the third one?
A third TT.
There should be one. April 26th.
But there's like a bunch of choices,
yeah. There's a bunch of choices here. So So we're gonna. That's
Mm-hmm.
sorted.
Mm-hmm.
That's sorted.
Yeah, Steingate. Yeah, okay.
Did we promise? When did we do zonal vendors?
Did we say we're gonna do that?
I think we promised somebody we're gonna do that, but it was like a little bit later than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any news on Zelda? Troy, never change. Never change.
We talk about it every day. If that's any news.
There isn't any news to say right now, because I want to make, like, normally I would be telling, like, there is kind of news, but there isn't kind of news. We want to make sure that it's 100%, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. That's all I can say for now. It's getting closer. James, Mario and Yoshi is pretty much approved in 3D now, which is great. It means we can go to the next stage sooner rather than later, I believe. Broken Sword. Should we do Broken Sword? Oh wait, no. It's not Crush Nanasei's dreams just yet. You want there to be more people in the club. Every single person, you know. I think I probably myself 200 people in the last week that have come into the club, mostly as a result of Guts. But well, you never know, Guts, Broken Sword, maybe they're massive fans as well, Nanasei. So get more people into the club and then do the Broken Sword TT. Don't you think so? Aika, yeah.
Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do a Star Fox one?
TT?
Yeah.
We said we were supposed to do some before
Vegas
for Nintendo, or for Nintendo things. So one of them was Captain Falcon.
Yeah, which got for like F-Zero, yeah.
Right. It's not that many more weeks before I go.
Yeah, that's right. Because we got SMT, which will take us to what?
So SMT will bring us to,
which will be the 19th.
Yeah.
26 will be.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm supposed to be meeting up with
Huh?
Oh, supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In there, yeah.
Yeah. So it's only just started, mate. God,
no. There's some more, right?
There will be more, yeah.
What about?
Well, as a conversation, I need to have that conversation. Well, they're slightly different, but
they're normally there, right?
Yes, but not the people that we were talking. Well.
Right, got you. Yeah. Got you. Yeah. Yeah, so what would it be? So yeah.
So what are the dates?
Yeah, the dates. So the 19th would be SMT.
Yep.
The 26th would be AOT.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3.
3. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm in Vegas by then. So 3 more.
3 more. Back to back. Could be. Boom and boom.
Why do you want to be doing Star Fox? In particular, any reason?
Well, we've got Star Fox license, right?
Yeah.
You know, you guys want some characters, right? From my understanding, you know, all these fun days and previously before fun days, like why not make a Fox McCloud and all that, you know, the gang. And that can be.
Oh, is it? Yeah, but you don't think that's going to do well. So, if we had to choose, if you guys had to choose between F-Zero or Star Fox as a Nintendo-based one, which one would you go for?
I think I know what these guys will go for.
You thinking Star Fox?
I think they're going to go for Captain Falcon.
You reckon? Nah. See? 2 for Star Fox. Falcon, not the ships.
Characters. Right, so there's 4 Star Fox, 1 F-Zero. 5 Star Fox. You can't have that. 6 Star Fox. So it's 6-1 right now, okay? 7-1.
Are you taking into account if someone repeats themselves? Would you make that 8-1? Well, just Captain Falcon then, if there's nobody else. He's the only guy, isn't he?
He's the only main guy in the F-Zero. I would have done vehicles if it's the F-Zero line.
Star Falcon. Alright, we can come back and choose that.
Yeah.
One of those.
One of those, yeah.
Okay, and then we have 2 more weeks. We have to think about that just in case we're meeting someone up. Meeting someone with someone.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Have something to fucking say.
I have to think about that one.
Yeah. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, cool. This week's hashtag, we've got to do announce the winners, yeah?
We'll announce the winners.
Yeah.
Last week's hashtag F4F Clang. Ooh, if I remember correctly.
It's quite a few, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think it was 5.
Damn.
5 winners.
There is a D in someone's name. It's going to take too long. David Savage, congratulations. You are winner numero 1. Kerry Diabetic, congratulations, 你就是第2位. Congratulations to Rafael Salas. Omedeto Sanjindes. Caleb Zeus Zers. Congratulations. Félicitations to Air.
Oh, did we hit 101? Are you sure?
Did we?
Did we?
Nah. To Air. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Victor,
Awesome.
don't worry. I got Xenoblades on the list. Xenoblades.
Number 5. Ryu Dan. Congratulations. 你雷海 Day Yan. Is that right?
No.
Fuck. What is it? 你海 Day Away. 第五位.
You said Yan.
第五位.
第五位. 你排第五位.
Pie? It's not fucking like, it's not like fucking
Your
auctioning,
place,
mate.
you pie. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Nice one, guys.
Congrats. Congrats. Do we hit 101? No. Look, it's 90 at the moment.
Long ago.
I saw it. We did. Did it?
I saw we did Chocks 100% though.
Let's see.
Next week's hashtag.
What's our next TT?
SMT. Shin Megami Tensei.
You just figured it out, guys. Hashtag F4FSMT for a chance to win 500 war points. 2 lucky winners? 3 lucky winners? We're going to go back and check if we actually hit that 101. 2 or 3 lucky winners chosen at random. Hashtag F4FSMT for a chance to win 500 war points. Chosen at random. Because clearly it's random because I didn't recognize any of those names. Hashtag F4FSMT. That's correct, Ivan. That's correct, Alex Pachulia.
They are all fake accounts. So I give them points out and then somehow they're all like diverted
To someone else, yeah.
all the way back to us.
What is up, Sav? One more week of berserk posting. Hashtag F4F SMT. Jesse's correct. Randy, Andrew, Sav.
Easy peasy.
Nana say Scabs, Cedric, Brenton, Jose, Marc Andre chatting to Alana.
Who? What?
Marc Andre was chatting to Alana.
About what?
He basically is like, yo, get your ass in there. She's like, I've been, go and join the Collectors Club. You know, you go check out the dark side of stuff.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, I really love dark side. She's like, yeah, go to the club and vote for it. She's like, dude, I've been there.
I've been there before.
Says, why is it you?
She's been there like 10 years ago.
I love it. Like, that was nice. That's a weekend review thing that you should have put on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would have been a shout out.
Is it on your shout outs? Yay! It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. A ladder.
Nice for organising that. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So that is this week's review. And Q&A. No, I mean this is the Q&A now.
Q&A.
Q&A. It's going to be a quick one this week, Chocks.
Let's see.
You got anything nice planned for the weekend?
Oh, guys, stick around, guys. Something Dark Souls at the end.
Wait, what? Whoa, did you really start it with first 10 at the very, very beginning?
Caught them out. Caught them like that.
Is this going to be the first time? There's going to be no Derek. Let me see. Oh, denied. I like it.
Switch it up.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Trent. We're going to shout out to Jose. Rock, how's it going, mate? Dabi, early shout outs. Absolutely right. I want to say shout out to some Trent Foreman at the very beginning. Blair Tasker, how's it going? Michael Bonner in the house, what's going on? Bradley Chadabaking, shout out to you, mate. Justin Lechty, how's it going? Lechty, shout out to you, mate. We got Simon Ung, Andrew Hammond, and last but not least, Adriano de la Riva. Congratulations on making that shout out. Oh, look. That's Derek's like 8-week run, totally like denied.
Oh no.
Caesar's like in here. Oh, he has it.
Cassandra.
Yeah, that was early, man. Damn. You're as cold as ice.
Alright, Troy Blair. Have a good day at work.
Keep it real. Bradley Chadabi King. Now that is no longer doing the collector box for ukulele, would you be interested in doing it? Hey, I'm always interested in doing it. The question is, are you interested in doing it? And if I go f4f.hermes and in there I search Yuka, 38.7% of you are interested and 61.3% are not. 261 say yes. Come and talk to me when that's like 600 plus. And then I would love to do that. I mean, that is like our bread and butter.
Yes. All bright and beautiful, popping, colourful, cutesy.
I'd be all over that. And I really want to be all over that. As I live only a few miles from the warehouse, is there any possibility that for future releases I could collect and save some shipping? Now, if it was our place, I'll be like all up for it. I'm not sure the logistics against that because it starts becoming quite a bit. Because it's not just save some shipping. There is obviously some shipping cost that's factored into the actual shipping price. That's from China to the location in the first place.
Well, like you said, it's you know, it's somebody's front door or back door, whatever you want to call it, right? So it's kind of like, you know.
And also, you got to go there, and there's like a cost of it going into the warehouse and then going out of the warehouse and actually picking it up. There's like they have like
you
a
know
crazy
what?
breakdown.
If assuming that gets the green light, okay, yes, sure, you can go to the warehouse. I tell you what, the next thing that people will do is they'll go there, open it up immediately. I want to check it now, blah blah blah. And say I want a replacement now, blah blah blah. And then you put pressure on the warehouse guys, yeah, the third party guys. They'd be like, oh man, it's like we don't deal with that sort of stuff, and you know, it gets,
it can snowball quite easily.
Yeah, yeah.
But interesting, yeah.
Hey Sav, what's up? You want to sleep? Go to sleep then.
Oh, because you mentioned Dark Souls, yeah?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because you said stick around for something Dark Souls. He says, I want to sleep.
Sorry. Or is it?
You're just getting him back. You didn't think you were going to get away scot-free, did you?
Have I ever lied? I've never lied to you, have I, Sav?
Revenge is a dish served cold.
Hey, Howard V.
Howard V. How's it going, mate? Chris Hart in the house. Alright, cool. Josie Gruck, if you had the choice, who would you pick first in the statue in Animal Crossing line? Tom!
Alright.
Will the bloody and non-bloody guts statue share an edition number or have their own? The answer is bloody exclusives and non-bloody exclusives will share the same pool, as will non-bloody and bloody regulars. If they have their own, is it 1,000 threshold for closing pre-orders for the combined edition size for each of them? Correct. Oh, no. The regulars are always open as always. The exclusives will have the combined pool of 1,000. As the cutoff, of course, if we don't get there, then we leave it open. Number 2, you've said no more plans for Katamari, but since the tooling already exists for now many collectors are probably feeling bad about missing Prince and Dip. What about creating another cousin as a repaint for using existing sculpt? I would love to do that, but it's got to be, you know, it's got to be more than, I mean, I can't see it being, the numbers for the others were so low that, like, those are the main dudes, I can't believe that they would keep on going. I don't know. Not convinced. Is Conquer still moving smoothly along and hopefully for Q3 pre-order? So how's that? Have we seen any pictures of that being painted recently? It's almost finished.
I've seen some.
Yeah, it's looking really good. The answer is it for Q3? We need to really see where Banjo lands, and then from there we want to add 4 months. Would you say? So, will we be ready? The answer is hell yes. Does the timing, will you be ready? That's a different question.
Would all parties be ready? That's how we should put it.
Chocks.
Alex told us the idea title for his inevitable biography last week. What will your title for your biography when the time comes? I'm too young for that biography.
When it comes.
Yeah, when it comes. I don't know. Life with Red Bull.
One to play.
Yeah, one to what?
One to display.
Yeah.
And one for a rainy day.
Yeah. That's the title.
Of course it is.
Ah, that got updated, right? One more. It was like 4.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Was it what?
And then you went on for like 10 more. Yeah. Oh, what was that again?
What was it? Yeah, it was it.
Was it one to play?
One to play.
One to play.
One for a.
One to display. One for running play.
I kept on going, didn't I?
Yeah. I totally forgot.
It's like one's for layaway or something.
One's.
Gotta find this.
Oh my god.
It's like hidden.
In the millions and trillions of comments. Nah, it's not one to give away.
That's a good idea though.
Oh, was it? Was it one to give away?
Is that one of the ones?
It could have been one to give away, right? Give away to your friends and family.
Don't think I can find it, to be honest with you.
Want to sell on eBay. No, that's the rainy day, Liz. See, the rainy day is everywhere else, but yeah, it could have been one to give away.
I'm never gonna find that.
Or one for all the way.
One to go all the way.
One to go all the way.
There's too many ways in there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. I don't know. One to sell on eBay. Who wrote that? Liz, I love it. Alrighty. What the fuck? Did I just like lose the Q&A just for that? Alright, 72 Chocks. Oh, so it's me.
Yeah. So next question from Andrew.
Sorry, go.
And Randy, want to know the way.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Are you the princess?
Where is it? April 13th. Chocks A.
Yeah.
Oh, not me. Anyone. Most recent. What's it on? Ah, yeah. Okay, who's next?
Who's next? Andrew. Andrew Hammond.
Yeah. Would it be possible to see Bowser with a revised flame in 1p? In one.
Bowser with revised flame in this
one.
In this one, please. Huh?
What did we say we were going to do to the Bowser flame? We were going to make it more orangey, wasn't it? It was a little bit too.
Bowser with the revised flame. Well, we've definitely angled it, right?
Yeah.
We've angled it.
It's talking about the LEDs on.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, bring it out. Oh.
He
See. Oh, he did. He means bring it out. Oh no, we're not bringing that out. That's in China. Blair Tasker, can I have my guts now, or so any more masks from the Zelda pop line? Your guts, you need to wait for a bit. As for more masks, it's something that's on the agenda to discuss. Adriano de la Riva mentioned Zero from Sega Mega Man, and all its delicious variants. Yes, indeed, it's coming. D. McDonald, how is it looking for the Berserk line so far? Meeting, exceeding expectations? It's probably about meeting, I would say. Meeting. I mean, you know, there's expectations and then there's desires. You know, to be honest with you,
I would say it's met the expectation that it would do well in comparison to the other animes.
Sure,
you're right.
But the bar is pretty low.
Yeah. But you know, it could always do better.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
2.
Kurt is watching the show and shaving his head.
Can't get any better. Nice one. 2. When remakes of games are revealed, does it annoy you if you've got multiple statues deep in development in the line, as you would potentially consider using the new designs instead of the one you developed, assuming you didn't have insider knowledge as been developed before, or is it just viewed as an opportunity to create different versions in the same line? The second, the latter.
The latter.
News on Summer's production. Well, that factory has been in the middle of a move. It's pretty much done, and now it's... I had to check my phone recently, but yeah, you know, it's starting to not quite get full steam ahead, but it's sort of getting there. Will you consider... Isaias Rosa, will you ever consider working on a movie line statues? Doom, the movie. You didn't buy it. Therefore, I'm never doing it. Yeah, look. The answer is...
What would be your movie line statue? You like the anime movies, don't you?
No.
Studio, right? No?
What, like Ghibli and stuff?
Yeah.
No, that's still
they're
anime.
kind of movies, right?
No, I still consider that to be anime. Yo, Joey Griggs, did you guys check out his unboxing video of Majora's Mask?
Oh my god, it's as long as a
Q&A, as one of our documentaries, yeah?
44 minutes or something like that.
What do you think, Joey? I haven't had a chance to finish it. I saw that he's posted it. I haven't had a chance to watch it all.
I started it, but I haven't finished it yet.
Give me a spoiler alert, Joey. Are you happy with it? Would we ever do one? I mean, look, it's got to be something like a complete no-brainer. I don't really see that happening, though, in terms of movie ones. Aaron Maxwell.
Loved it. Joseph.
Much appreciated, Jerry. Aaron Maxwell, has it been confirmed whether Jet or Spike are releasing first, and how long do you think before one goes up for pre-order? Well, originally, Jet was going to be first. Then it was going to be Spike. But it's almost like that Jet has been leapfrogged by Spike because we had to go back to the OG beginning for his head for Spike for Jet.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to kick it off with Jet to be with Spike, to be honest with you. Yeah.
And we haven't forgotten the cigarette.
What do you mean? He's always had it.
Didn't have it at the Hong Kong show.
Oh, they forgot to put it in.
Yeah.
Brenton Friedley, number 1. There's a bug in the system when you order 2 items that have different prices at the same time. It charges the correct NDA to my cart, but the order pages at both ends a smaller. The multiple... So, Brenton, let me tell you this. Our website cannot handle NRDs, reward points being spaced against a different number of so let's say you have 3 items in your cart. One is an in-stock item, one's a pre-order with a flexi pay of 12 months, and another one's a completely different one with a flexi pay of 3 months. The website literally 101 Chocks official.
Yo, free winners.
Literally goes and shits itself. And it's got to the point where what we're going to likely do is not allow that because it really screws us all. As you just said, the NRD is only one aspect of having multiple SKUs and checking out with one, in one payment. It's actually really bad. Our system goes into meltdown. It's a really big problem. So the answer for that is we're just going to let you, only order 1 item. And that will stop it all.
1 item per order.
Yeah, because what happens if you do that and then you cancel one of those as well? It's a nightmare. And it's like, it gives you points after you complete your order, but your order has 3 different items in it. So you have, let's say, 10 items in your order. 9 of them are shipped now, and 1 of them is something that's going to take 5 years to make. Well, sorry, mate. You don't get any points until that 10th one is shipped. It's mental.
Yeah,
Absolutely ludicrous.
Having everything under one order is going to have all those issues. I can see from the customer side, they'll think, oh, let's say I ordered 2 items of the same item in the same order. I want to validate it, and then you can't have it back to back. They have to go into one order, click on it, validate, go back to another order, or open a different browser and validate that as well. And then the other issue is that if there's so much orders separated, going through that order list, you don't know what is what, because right now it doesn't highlight what the item is, or the cancel button is way too close to the view order, that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Number 2. What is the next statue for the next preview reservation Friday? For next week's, there is none. We thought there was going to be one. But life just throws you curveballs and throws spanners in the wrenches and all that sort of stuff. So the answer is there won't be one. There was going to be one, but there's not now.
It is what it is.
Aaron Smith, is there an expected line for MM shipments? Time, yep. You are have been Brenton being the MVP is passed over the info for the shipping calendar. Giovanni call Morio, what are the changes being made to the gut statue after all the feedback? I have not gone through all of that yet. So I'm not going to, I will need to sit down, need to relax, need to look into that, speak to the team. This week's just been crazy doing other stuff. I will sit down and look into that. But the answer is there will be some changes. As I already sort of went through the ones that we did on the actual stream.
Yeah. The ones that we mentioned on the stream and the render that we posted in the stream.
Yeah.
There's actually a blog post on the website, which Miguel created on the blog. Do check that out, so at least you know some changes are there. And then we've definitely been following the other comments from you guys as well. We'll look into that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when I go into a thread like that, I need to be in the right mindset. I gotta get into the zone. 3, 2, 1.
but now we've got the magic 8 ball. It's gonna make all these decisions much easier.
Oh, all 3 guts heads needs to have bloody brand on the neck. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
It's all positive stuff in there.
Is it?
I don't know.
What was the other one?
Should we add
the length of the sword? The length of the chain off the top of my head. The length of the chain needs to be longer.
From Craig, yeah.
Yeah. Concentrate. Let's go. Okay, what was the other one?
Adding the 2 dots beneath the blade.
Oh, removing one of the things on there. Well, that's hold on.
Yeah. Working on the blade and removing one of the chain on one side of the blade and the 2 dots underneath it.
Signs say yaha. They're all positive, aren't they?
I think so.
Okay, tell me something positive if we shouldn't put puck on there. Let's go. That's positive. Sorry, mate. That's what. As I said, I need to get in the right mindset. Otherwise, I get depressed for a bit. Okay. Number 2, is the secret berserk character you're working on good, evil, or neutral in the series? At least tell us that much. Number 3, updates on Kamina. Submitted it to Kanako, who needs to get past Kanako, and then it goes to the licensor. Number 4, what is the next pre-order plan to be? Check back next week, and we should be able to give you that information. As in, we'll be able to tell you what it is in 1 week's time. It won't be in 1 week's time. It will be probably to be able to tell you with confidence that in 2 weeks' time what it will be, depending on how things go. Yes. Depending if Jeffrey is like, oh, I've got to go and pick up something, and I can't be here for 2 days, Jeffrey. Where you going, mate?
Yeah, I'll hit them up as well. I'll do those. Hit them up as well.
Have you ever been in contact? Are you talking about
my emails?
You talking about hit these guys up?
Nah.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
What for? Oh, just to say yeah.
Just to confirm.
Oh yeah.
I need.
Oh yeah, sure, but but you should probably tell these guys.
I've never spoken.
Okay, so I'll put you in contact. I'll say, hey, we're gonna launch on this date. Check out, here's Chocks. Take it away. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, cool.
Hey, Nicky Romaine.
Yo! Is Mimic planned for pre-order in June to meet the 4-month Dark Souls release? Well, that's a good question. The answer is, if it's not June, it's probably more likely July. Something like that. We've still got some things to do. We've got a couple of things up our sleeve. That is pretty sweet what we've been working on, yeah?
Yeah.
A lot of people might be sleeping on it, Chocks.
People are going to look at... People are going to like, it's just a Mimic. Yeah, I'm going to pass it, because it's like, it's too generic. I'm going to wait for Nito or whatever it is, but it's going to be it's going to be really, really good.
I think when they see it in hand.
Once they see it.
When they see it,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's a lovely character, but I understand. There might not be that same feeling like when you're playing a boss guy, but those that pick it up, I'm sure will be very happy with what we got planned for that. Yeah. Is Mario and Yoshi still planned for summer pre-order? No, it's probably a bit too early. It's only just been approved in the 3D, so it's still going to take a bit of time. I'd say sort of September time. That's probably what we're looking at. Would you say, Chocks?
What?
Mario and Yoshi. Maybe what we can do is get it ready for the prototype ready at Gamescom.
Gamescom. That'd be good.
Maybe actually open up pre-orders on Gamescom.
What to be the main star of the show? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Take Bowser as well.
Take Bowser as well.
Remember, Gamescom was about people who've never seen them before.
Sure.
So take Bowser and Mario on Yoshi.
And the other stuff we can do what we mentioned, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do
about
that.
that.
Yeah, and then just like.
Yeah, the others in the line. Nice.
And then you can make them into.
Sandy.
And then you can make them into. And then you can make them into. And then you can make them into.
Care package. Hilda Brand Jr. What's Alucard's edition size? I'm curious as to how well he sold. Did we say we're doing it today? Let's remind me for next week, okay?
What?
Edition size
Yeah.
for
Alucard. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I mean, Alucard edition size. Shall we? As I see it, tough luck. So this is the negative one. As I see it, tough luck.
Oh dear. Right. Also, how's Dracula coming along? How's the update to Dracula coming along? Yeah, I just need to finalize the head. It's getting to the point where I'm going round and round in circles, and it's just like, sorry guys, this is what it looks like now. No one seems to be coming up to a consensus there. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but we have some other great things planned for that as well.
Yeah.
I need to sort of get that conceptualized, so I need to get working on that. Pete reads, what's up? What's up, Alex? How's the Mario and Yoshi statue coming along? When can we expect dates? Cheers. Boom. Answered already above. Kurt Griswold, is the order on the schedule of pre-orders when the item will come out, like Banjo-Kazooie, is the second to last? Is there a way he could be released for pre-order before 0? The answer is, I probably need to look at that. Again, it's always in a, what is that pre-order? How does that, I haven't been on there for ages.
Pre-order calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very,
out of date?
Kind of, yeah.
Because I gotta find it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where is it?
No, one more. To the right, to the right.
Yeah.
See?
Pre-order calendar. So what do we do? I haven't done this for absolutely yonks. God, I haven't even moved this across. It's got a pre-orders done, right? 2000. Oh, look, that's how long ago I did it.
Back in Jan.
Yeah. So I haven't done this for a while.
Hey Gal, Ginger, Sharon, hi guys, would we be seeing more Berserk characters anytime soon? Well, yeah, I mean, we've already mentioned that we are doing Skull Knight and the Berserker armor.
Look at this. This is the order we did it in.
Look at that, we are live updating the pre-order calendar right now.
Where's this one? This one is... Was that after this? No, Artorias came. That was after that, and then Artorias was like that.
Alucard, you mean?
So Alucard, that's what it was. Yeah?
Okay.
And now it's Guts. Damn, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're in April.
Now we're in April.
We've got 0, Crystal Dragon. This is completely wrong. The entire thing is completely wrong.
Hey Cliff.
All right, I need to figure that out.
Yeah, add some new pictures.
You're right.
Add some new.
These are all rubbish pictures. Yeah, I need to go back and do that. All right, cool. When's Mugen shipping? Well, he's still in the production at the moment, so probably I would say within 3 weeks, 4 weeks, when they go ask me, because Jin was what I had to. Jin is what I had to. Yeah, Jin is what I had to. Not to confuse you guys. Tekken Jin is currently in production, and that's wrapping up. And then Mugen's next in that line, and then that factory.
Yeah.
And then it's Snake at that factory in particular, right? Just going through the things. Benjamin King, will Spyro waitlist be converted before Crystal Dragon PO? If it does, will mean Mini Chocks will eat a donut? If so, does that will Mini Chocks eat a donut, or will 1,000 points be put into my account for the purpose of purposes? Also, if I refer to my gender as cowboy, can I have my statues delivered by way of horseback? What were you smoking, and can I have some? Andy Carver, how's that near license coming along? Nothing to say about that. That is, but you know, it's very interesting for sure. Sarah Arrington, any estimate time frame for Midna? Hope not Q3. If everything goes according to plan, I would say Q2. Yep. So all things Okami. What exactly do you have license-wise pertaining to Chibi? Is it for Okami-ten or just him? I like to see a group of the piece of the children if all possible. You know, that's already sort of being considered, and I actually haven't revisited that. I need to go back and revisit that. It looks really cool. We'll get that sorted out. You may have mentioned it before, and I know she's not a high priority at the moment, but what size will Morrigan be? I don't have that information for you right now, but it will be 1/4. How is Jessica Castick's a legal defender? Will she see him soon? Yeah, what's happened to Phoenix? That was done, wasn't it? Still waiting on the eyes? To go back on that. Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, that should be part of the list, the long list of stuff that we're working on. I mean, like, that's coming up down the pipeline. Need to ask Chris on that. Nick Pergakis, I was looking at Bowser and he looks great, thank you. I was looking at his hands and it looks like his right hand is higher than his left hand. I was wondering what the idea was behind this pose, thanks. Yeah, if you look at his pose, it's not exactly the same, one slightly high, but also just like he has 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. It's not supposed to be a perfect mirror. It's not like he's perfectly just like that. That would be almost like a maquette sort of style, is where you just sort of use it as proportions and stuff. That would be like almost like a kind of sort of physical statue that you sort of just use as reference. The Bowser one was one slightly up, and also like it gives a bit more fluidity to the pose. Devin Windstrom, are there any any techniques or effects that you want to implement in a statue that you've not had a chance to yet? If so, what are they? We've got some things coming down the pipeline that's quite interesting, isn't it, Chocks? We've pretty much done quite a lot of things.
In what way? Techniques?
We did this. And now we're about to do... Nice. Although we did a little bit of that with...
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done quite a lot of the stuff, haven't we? It's been quite interesting. The answer is, we've got some other stuff coming down the pipeline. Just to various degrees, right, Chocks? Here's a question.
No. No.
Thomas Lane, if you could make a statue for any character from a Blizzard licensed game, which would you pick? Well, would you go Arthas or would you go Kerrigan? Would you go Queen of Blades?
Yeah.
Or would you go
Who?
Arthas? Arthas. Yeah. James says Kerrigan, easy. Oliver says Lich King, which is Arthas when he turns into Lich King. Yeah. Malfurion. Hey Kevin, are you a Hearthstone dude? Nice cosplays, yeah? Well, that's a decent cosplay right there.
I know.
Love his sword. Lich King. A Deathwing. What is up, Nils? Rexar. Are you a hunter? You're a face hunter, aren't you, Oliver? Face hunter. Any Hearthstone players here? No, I'm waiting for the lawyer to contact me and sell me the license. Rhaegar. I'd love to get my hand on that.
What, that?
No, Lich King. I mean, you know, Blizzard has just been like, not easy, not, you know, they do their own thing. If we went in there, you know what, guys, let us make one-to-one statues. Because like, they wanted us to do their current one, right? Because they're doing it, right? And they're doing a great job on it.
Yeah.
If I say to them, hey, yo, let us make one-to-one, you know, WoW statues. Would they let us do it? Something so like something that they wouldn't do themselves.
Right. No harm in asking.
Well, it is with.
True that.
Would you guys be up for that? Maybe just go, all we could do is just, I don't know, one-to-one busts or one-to-one, like, complete figures and stuff like that. One-to-one complete figure 5Gs.
5Gs. 5Gs.
But Steve Wang says, does their life sizes, but is that commercially available? What's your opinion on Artifact? What's that, Chocks? Ah, Hearthstone here and there, yeah, nice. Artifact, one game. Okay. Oh. I haven't played Hearthstone for a while, for about a year now. Around about the Arch Thief time, I sort of dropped out around about them. I proposed something for Hearthstone. I was right into it, right? I proposed something to Hearthstone. You know what I proposed? That thing I was working on? Do you remember what I made?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
You know what I made? Yeah. I made something for it, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
and then when I got D9, I was like, oh, I'm not playing this game anymore. In the vote.
In the vote, indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Interesting. Yeah, he does it for events. Tristan, first of all, hope you guys are well. Thank you very much. I'm well. How are you doing, Chocks?
I'm fine.
Cool. Just a few quick questions. Have the Darksider license people gone back to you with a possibility of new line? I emailed them. Denied so far. I mean, not denied. No response. How are TFM and Rider Link looking? Rider Link is now going to print next week. TFM is looking good. Which will be first, Shaker or TFM? Looking like it's TFM. Peace, guys. Have a great week. You too, mate. James Test, any possibility of re-releasing older statues for people who never knew about F4F until more recently and they got a chance of purchasing earlier statues? The answer is no! And the reason is because we would be garroted, we would be quartered, and basically we will be absolutely mashed. As much as I would love to do it, the answer is no. Oliver Houghton, number 1. Hey guys, are there any more licenses that you would like to have? Are there any licenses that you have that you would like to do more on? Yeah, loads. Yeah. If there was support, we'd be all over them. What is the process of getting licenses? How long do you keep them for? Usually they're between 2 or 3 years. And for one contract, we're now going into years 10, 11, 12 with Nintendo. So they kind of like once you get to the end of the contract, you kind of need to negotiate an extension to it, or a continuation, or a new license, whatever it may be. So yeah, that's how I don't keep them for. How big and expensive will Rider Link be? Off the top of my head, what, 6, 7? Don't know. Have to see how big it is. Have to see all the details. Yeah. Need to get the pricing from the factory, but I would expect something. You know, those that are thinking that it's going to be Link on Epona prices from 5 years ago need to think that it's not going to be like that. Yeah, it's. Did you see the picture of them together, Chocks?
Yeah.
No, but like the printing.
Oh.
So he's actually, you know, I looked at this, right, and I go, if that's Link on Epona, right, look at the size of that saddle. And if you think that's Link on Epona like that, right, the size of the saddle, this needs to be, not this is the fucking thing that you compare it to, right? That's not what you're supposed to compare it to. This is what you compare it. This is too small. If this is the original size, this is too small, because you got to look at how big is Link. They've got to match the sizes. Yeah. So the actual horse in Link on Epona, Link on Horse, Rider Link, is bigger than the Link on Epona, right? As a result, and there is a shed load more stuff on the detail-wise with regards to Link on Epona. He's harder. Link on Horse. He's more complicated. Look at all this like brittle bits over here. All these extra things, meaning that this is a more complicated design. So if you're thinking that it's going to be Link on Epona prices, no chance. It's the same size. The links must be the same size, but not the horses, to be clear. The links must be the same size. That is the thing that must be the same. And the Rider Link I've got here is the perfect size from the game. Okay, this is the official art, the official files. Wow. The size is all correct, right? So if you take that information and you extrapolate to how big Link on Epona was, the Rider Link will be bigger because the horse will be bigger. Look at he's chunkier, right? But for sure, it's more complicated. It will be more expensive, for sure. For sure.
More details.
Is it actually 1/6 scale? What is 1/6 scale on on an elf? Is 1/6 scale? At the end of the day, we're now fixed at. We're fixed. I guess you could say it's 1/6. I guess, but do you say that Link should be 12 inches tall to be true 1/6? Well, he's not 6 foot tall, so it's kind of hard to say. Oh, so in terms of the scale, it's the same scale as Rider Link, but Link must be the same size as... Rider Link must be the same size as Link on Epona, okay? As in the Link on Epona Link size and Rider Link must be the same size. What we have got fixed is the size of Link on the horse from BOTW, right? So that must never change. I can't just all of a sudden scale Link to be bigger. To make that's right now the horses are the same size, right? But Link looks to be too small to be confirmed, right? If that's the case, I can't just make Link bigger. I must make the horse bigger because the whole thing. The horse must be bigger. Well, and the base, because the links must be the same. So if that's the case, and then it becomes bigger, but this is like 3-4 years ago when we did Link on how long ago was Link on Epona? Didn't that even come out?
It's longer than 3-4 years ago.
Well, it's certainly from the time that by the time that this comes out, let's say it's the end of the year, let's say it's next year, 2019, right?
Yeah.
Link on Epona probably came out. When did Link on Epona go up for pre-order? Is the question. Does anyone remember when Link on Epona went up for pre-order? 2012. Is that when it came out or when we actually put it up for pre-order? It was out in 2012, meaning it went up for pre-order in 2011. There you go, guys. September 2011. If you think it's going to be the same size. And a 400, this was expensive back then, right? That was $450, Chocks, yeah? Back in 2011 is like $700 now.
Yeah. Easily,
that's sort of the sort of prices. That is, by the time that we put our Rider Link up for pre-order, yeah? Let's even say it was September, but not that it will be 2019. It's crazy to think that it's been, what, is it 8 years? 8 years, well, 7.5 years. So in statute terminology, you would have seen the prices 7.5 years ago versus now. It's just a whole nother ball pay, you know. So for those who think it's similar, going to be the similar, you guys need to really understand and prepare that it's going to be significantly more. I don't want to, you know, lead you up the garden path and thinking that it's going to be similar. No, guys, it's going to be much more expensive, despite them being the same size, but they're not quite. Kevin, your order was made on the 10th of the 5th. This is American style, right? The 5th of October, 2011. Look at that. Check that out. It was the most expensive F4F item at that time. You're absolutely right, Vincent. So, you know, that's right, Derek. Good thing for 12-month FlexiPay plans. I absolutely agree. So those who are thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be 450, no, 550, 450. No, mate. I got that black base specially for you, Nana. On the scale polls for Darksiders, it's also horse would be 550. Is it still right or would it be more? You know, the answer is how, well, I'm not, for the Darksiders poll, it's not quite, I don't have to be, the scale is the scale, I decide to make it, whereas this, I have to do it at a fixed scale. The fixed scale must be, Link must be the same as the others in the series. So I'm fixed to that, and that will make the decision on that. But now that I think about it, 550 for a Darksiders statue on a horse, I think that's probably going to be too low, to be honest with you. Depending if it's the same sort of size, it's going to be actually way too low. If you try to do it all the same size, it has to be more expensive. And he's even more crazy than Link, isn't he? Yeah. Interesting, for sure. What are your dream figures that you wish you could do? Cloud. Did RT-SD do well, and what are your future hopes for SD figures? Yeah, you know, very happy with that. We want to see, so he's next in that range, and we have been working on some other stuff we've been working on some other stuff as well. You guys are the best. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Liz. How's it going? Femke. Hi, guys. How is that TT for Isaac from Golden Sun doing? Hope you can still make it happen. So, if I bring in up Aramis and I type in Isaac. Well, I can tell you one is Isaac Clarke and one is Isaac from Golden Sun, and I can tell you one is doing significantly better than the other.
I was asking specifically for Golden Sun.
Oh, all right. 252 say yes. 62% of the vote versus 154 saying no, which is 37.9% of the vote. Abraham Sanchez, are Banjo and Crystal Dragon close to each other for PO? Ish. How close is close? Like one after each other? I don't think it's one after each other. But you never know. but they're pretty close. Romeo Ramos Jr. changes to the gut sword. As I said earlier, I need to sort of sit down. 2, any chance we'll see Robotech in the near future? Oh, okay. Let me see if there's been any significant changes. Chocks, have you looked recently?
What?
He's asked if there's going to be any chance of Robotech. Well, has there been improvements from last week, Chocks? An extra 20% improvement?
I don't think so.
Hold on. Wowzers, outlook good. Hey.
Wow, outlook good.
You know, it's like I didn't shake it hard enough. As I see it, yes. I'm gonna find that negative one. Sorry, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
That's what I feel right now.
Yeah. You feel a bit tired?
Yeah. Without a doubt.
The answer is unlikely. Jake Mayer, any update on Genos? Nope.
Without a doubt.
Any progress on MHA happened yet? Holidays are over there in the States. The answer is, well,
yeah,
it's complicated, but
yeah.
That's sort of conversations that you sort of really flesh out when we're going to Vegas. I've definitely got meetings with the licensor for that, and others, but 3, is Spike definitely coming before Jet now? Yeah, I think so. Pretty much so. Martin Konyali, is it 100% sure that you guys are on the German Gamescom? The answer is 100%. We are definitely going now. How long will you stay? Well, we'll stay for the show. It'll be a bit like, oh, we're going. It's like, oh, no sales. All right, see you later, guys. No, we'll stay there for the entire show, of course. Maybe have a day. See what did we do for New York? We had it. We arrived a day earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right? But the day before was setting up, wasn't it?
The day before.
So
no, the first day we had pizza at your place.
The first day was we just arrived. It was late, right? The second day we walked around.
We walked around, checked our booth area.
But did we actually set anything up?
Mm.
So it was a day of just chilling.
No, we went there to check out the places, just making sure everything. We touched base with.
Opened it, but we didn't actually set anything up, right? Then the next day, we set it up.
Next day, which was the Wednesday, which we started setting it up, right?
Okay.
Kept on setting it
So
up.
we did have one day of chill then?
No.
We had 1 day of chill, basically. At the first bit, we had 1 day of chill. We walked to Times Square and shit.
We walked...
Yeah, it was
No, we didn't chill. The second day, we launched... Taki.
Okay, forget about what we did, but
after Taki, we met up with John and walked around.
Yeah, so that was technically a chill day.
Then we went in towards the evening. We went
just to see what's the other land,
what it looked like outside,
which you never invited me over to.
And then,
hey guys, where'd you go?
And then Wednesday was like literally
setting up.
Thursday morning was still setting up.
Wednesday, I was busy in the morning seeing super secret licensor.
Yeah.
Remember?
You kept on disappearing.
Do you not remember? I had a meeting.
I don't remember you had a meeting. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was in the morning. I came back and you still didn't fucking have the stuff. Where's the table? Jeffrey?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It was like Thursday was the first day, and we were still there waiting for those days.
So in terms of Germany, yeah, I would say similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Get there day before, get there 2 days before, a day to acclimatise.
Do we do a live launch?
Yeah. My obligatory Yakuza blah blah blah. It's good. Good point. Good point. Can we put that on Theme Bob's list?
Huh? What?
Chris's list. What's the easiest, hardest license for you to get so far, without a doubt? Metal Gear Solid. Brian Munoz, any news on the Earthworm Jim license? Why would there be any news? They are in the middle of selling it, and they're not selling it to me, it seems. Adam Tiley, Banjo, Cedric Bardo, hello. It's...
It's what?
What's that? It's... What's Roosevy?
Hmm?
What's Roosevy?
I don't know.
Roosevy Day.
I saw that in the comments.
What's Roosevy Day?
Hey, Amanda Kirby. Say it, Cedric.
What's a...
Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Yeah, what is it?
What the fuck is Rusev Day?
Yeah, hello, Amanda. You can go to bed now.
Oh, it's a wrestler. Oh, this dude, yeah, this guy's like beastly. Rusev, he was like in the, what was the one, the Royal Rumble? He was like taking everyone out. Rusev.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Since you didn't want to admit it during Guts Validation stream, I'll make you say it now. The square root of 38 is Nana saying, now you must cancel red or black. Yeah, that was a fun little thing. Did you guys enjoy that, red or black? Question time. You didn't try to get the Helsing license because someone else was making Alucard, but would you give Helsing the F4F treatment in a few years? It's not like there's a lot of Helsing statue, high-end statues. Of course. Everything that's locked up right now, we don't plan to go anywhere, Chocks.
Mm-hmm.
And revisiting things that have already been... There's no point in having head-to-head stuff. We've got busy stuff doing our own shit, right?
We're gonna get our own
We've got our own stuff to do.
Yeah.
What's the point? So when that stuff has sort of gone through and done, hey, I lost sloppy seconds, Chocks.
Don't look at it like that, guys.
Oh,
I mean,
right, yeah.
Like, there's always.
Oh, yeah?
It's like it's like with movies, right? There's always gonna be like a reboot or a rehash, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
every few years. So it's kind of like, hey, this is their, those guys. That's their take on it. Maybe a few years down the road, when we ran out of ideas, right? When we stop doing all the other products that we have, we'll go, okay, then let's do another card from Helsing, right? Maybe we'll do our spin on it as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's for the future Chocking to think about.
Did you take a look at that list? He's talking about the Guts list that he made. The answer is briefly, but not...
Yeah, I've seen it. I've been following it.
I know a lot of the stuff that was there before, and there's... I mean,
it's nice. I mean, it's nice of you to collate them all together and put them into one place.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, just don't throw it at my face. I know where the list is.
Yeah, so we will, and thank you very much. It can be easy for me to sort it all out. I can see it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And done it in a really, really good way as well. It's like, and your thoughts behind them, and as you said...
Yeah, and it was like,
don't try and suggest to do a different pose, which is correct, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and adding some like references, to back up what you say. Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Have I looked at it in a really close detail? The answer is no. Will I look at it? Absolutely. When I have a chance just to sort of be in the right mindset to just, that's... A lot of these things is also to do with how are the sales going, right? Versus the value of doing it and making all those changes and the cost that it cost us to do against all that sort of stuff as well.
And, like time delays and whatnot, approvals and whatnot.
So I'd like to see what the overall project is. Anyways, so the answer is, it's not just simply, I need to see the overall project before I can then be in the right mindset and looking at the different aspects of things. Number 3, Chocks. Over to you.
Is it really okay for me to use that profile pic? Well, you've already used it. I remember you changing it because we had a private message about it. So I'm all right. I mean, as long as you're all right with it, as long as your friends are okay with it, yeah, spread the love, spread that guts. There's a connection there. I don't know where some people came out with different perspective. Like the blood spirit is protecting me. It's like right in front of me. Like
I don't think the majority of people thought that. The question is though, Chocks. Let's see if I can get this.
What?
Let's see if this can work. Does it? Let's see if
Really?
if this will come out. That didn't work. Hold on. Try this. Oh, that's not working. I was trying to get some Bow Chicka Wow Wow sort of like 1970s porn music, and then if you have that listening as you're watching you're looking at your profile pic, I can assure you, Bow Chicka Wow Wow, I can assure you that they're not thinking that it's protecting you.
It's protecting me.
Oh right. Okay. Next. Michelle Kissel. First of all, thanks very much for being so awesome. No, thank you for being awesome. I was really impressed when I attended my first Q&A live stream. Nice one, much appreciated. About how much you care about your community and take the time to answer all the questions, even when you probably get the same questions all over again. Really? Does that normally happen? Yakuza, blah, blah, blah. Michael Pillot. Oh, it's going to be something about Alphonse. Oh, Troy Blair, something about Truth or Midnight. Oh, again? No, really? Everyone is helping each other out, and that's the thing I rarely encounter in a group this big. And I totally agree with you. I'm glad I can be part of it. I really look forward to all the statues yet to come. Much appreciated. And I will like to say, this club, for the size it is, a lot of people, maybe the OG guys, will say it loses that. The closest that you might have had maybe when it was a smaller club. Okay, it's a bigger club now, right? And it is what it is. But in terms of the overall attitude, there's been you know, here and there there's been toxicity every now and then. There always sort of, it goes through waves, but overall, and certainly recently, the generosity of helping each other out in the club has been something that's always been there.
Passing the knowledge down, which I really love. Because like last year, you're a new guy. This year, you're an intermediate guy, and then like you see new guys coming in. It's like, what's the difference between PVC? Why is this stuff rattling inside? And you'll be like, yeah, that's normal.
Right, and I love that it's being seen and recognized by someone who's just joined. And so I want to thank the community for that. And look, of course, there are ups and downs as always, but generally you can always say that the community has been, you know, is such a helpful community and a very sharing and giving community where, you know, and I shout out to the admin team, of course, on that, just to sort of keep that really fine balance between the two. You know, sometimes you know, it's quite, you know, there's hard to manage. It's hard to manage. Yeah. But overall, very, very proud of how that is. And for Michelle to come and say that and to recognize that
straight away,
it's just fantastic. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that as well. That it's really nice to see. Banjo and Kazooie Cough, where are you? Soon-ish. I can't wait for them to open up for the pre-order. Much appreciated. So my question for this week, excuse me if you asked before, but kind of new here and really curious about how this figure making business you started in the first place. How did you get to know each other? Chocks?
What?
How do we know each other?
On Facebook.
So Chocks was, I'd opened the club and I'd seen Chocks sort of, as looking at the Facebook page, I'd seen Chocks here and there, you know, around, and then when we actually opened up the club, as you were talking about that whole idea of being really friendly and helping, this guy was so helpful and friendly and helping people out, and by then you PM'd me or I PM'd you or something like that about the fact that we both happened to be in Hong Kong. We couldn't quite believe it when we literally found, and what are the odds of this, we're literally 10 minutes, well, if he's driving 5 minutes away by car, me, I'm a slow driver, 10 minutes, fine. Happened to be like that, and it was crazy. And then, you know, Chocks came in just to say hello. Had the office opened up, and he just came to say hello. And you know, I didn't forget that, and he continued to be really helpful in the club. And I said, Chocks, this club is getting bigger. Can we do something where in 2 years' time you're going to have pictures of basically people saying that you touch cocks?
I never touch anything.
Oh, you're just looking longingly, yeah?
I'm staring at guts.
Oh, staring at guts, looking longingly. Okay.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
by
Oh, right.
guts.
Okay. Yeah. And so, you know, in terms of, you know, had no idea, and it was a fantastic bit of fate that basically put us together, and it's been a fantastic bromance since. Where did you both live before moving to Hong Kong? So I was living in China, near the factories, but before that I was living in the UK, and Chocks was living in the UK before as well. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of common overlap there. What was the motivation behind starting a figure company? Actually, I kind of lucked into it because, you know, mate, you licked that pink. I think you went pink chode maybe. Licked it for sure.
All right, so all of a sudden, even I don't know about it.
And
I was mesmerized.
Yeah.
I was hypnotized.
Mesmerized. So, you know, the figure company I lucked into that. My cousin basically had a figure, and I was in China at the time, said, can you help me manufacture this? And I said, sure. 1 pound of bloody statue. I'm still waiting for my commission, by the way, Chocks. And that led on to going on to him trying to go for WWE. My uncle was a WWE nut and got the license from there, and then that led on to then it sort of becoming into my interest, which was more like the Hasbro came onto the stand where we were showing the WWE stuff, and it was like, have you heard of Magic the Gathering, which led on to G.I. Joe, which led on to you know, Transformers, and then from there that led into Nintendo, and the rest is quite easy history. But and I was quite fortunate to then start taking the lead in terms of what we develop at that stage. Why especially resin and not more commonly PVC ones? Well, you know what? PVCs, if you're a small company, will kill you. Absolutely kill you if you get it wrong. You need a ton of capital for PVCs. It is expensive. The barriers to entry for resin is super, super low. That's why most companies will start out doing resin, because it's far, 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 far cheaper. Yes, you have to sculpt. Yes, you have to develop that. But the cost of duplicating one, you can pre-order, make it to order. Whereas, in order for you to do a PVC, you need to have a distribution network established, have tens of thousands of orders to do a PVC to make it viable, and you're not going to get that out of the gate. So in order to slowly start and generating a brand, it's far easier to do so with resin. And you know, resin is our bread and butter. We look forward to a future where we will continue to do more and more PVCs. It's certainly something that we're very fortunate to be in a situation where if a PVC does not work, and I don't say this, I say this clearly, that we couldn't survive, you know, 3 of them not doing well, but if one of them sort of fell flat, and there's no guarantee that we'll sell the numbers that we want to, you know, need to make it viable. If one of them happened, okay, no problem. You do 3 in a row, then that's a different conversation, and you'll find us will probably just be doing resin again in the future. But if we can continue the momentum that we've developed from the PVC, we'll continue to do more and more of that. What was the first figure you created? Well, the first thing that I sort of started looking into was directing sculptors on WWE and some Magic the Gathering and something called Tales of Midnight. Tales of Midnight. Long time ago. One general question: is there any progress on the card holders for day 1 cards? It's quite some time since I last read about them. Are there any plans on making any future statues, or is this still a community yet to consider? You know, we've got some. We didn't talk about the week in review, our massive headache today, which is we still got to discuss. But
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
The answer is it's all part of a master plan. What license? That's quite a good question by Stephen Bat, I should say. What license that is taken by one of your friendly competitors are you a bit jealous of? I'm pretty jealous of. What would you say? What license would you say?
I'm not jealous or anything. I'm not jealous.
No, wow. A little bit.
I'm not jealous. Maybe envy. Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
Envy, you know, it's like, that was good, alright, you know, good. Jealous is like,
Hey, Petulia, I want you to be very clear about something. Those Tales of Midnight statues, there's a story behind that, a licensing story. You know, this was a long time ago, and this wasn't when I wasn't in charge of the direction of the company. This was my cousin at the time. The creator of Tales of Midnight is a guy called Francis Lee, and he's incredibly charismatic. And he sold this whole idea of this is going to be a movie franchise. It's going to have this. It's going to, you know, it was complete vaporware at the time. In retrospect, but certainly, and I was quite, but it wasn't. This was at this stage. It was I'm the manufacturing guy. I'm not the designer or the decision maker. This is my cousin doing this, right? And he was like, okay, I want to do this. I was like, okay. And then there was some initial ones that, because he was like, oh, look at these, we're going to be making more action figures and all this sort of stuff. And he showed us a statue, it's like, which looked at the time, you know, semi-decent, a long time ago, right? I was like, well, obviously now I know now, it's really easy just to make a statue and to try and show that you have a really strong licensing potential. And we went on to make a couple of ones, and I did those with the guys from Formation Designs a long time ago, and they looked, I'm not sure which ones that you've seen, but the ones that I did with a running pose on a wall with a gargoyle, and there's another one called Sarah, which is kind of like sort of like doing that. That's probably not quite as good, but it wasn't that bad. I thought it was actually pretty decent back in the time, for that time. But we never released them. They did it, like Francis was so amazing that he managed, like the guy was so charismatic, unbelievably charismatic, that he, you know, got Corgi to do them. He got Corgi to make the Tales of Midnight licenses, right? I don't want to correlate too much with the fact that Corgi went bust straight afterwards, but, you know...
What was asking?
So yeah?
Would you be able to do that, or do we get...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 1 more hour is fine, and yeah, he can do it. Yeah, it's cool. So in terms of who produced them, in terms of paintwork and all that sort of stuff, manufacturing, I can't remember if they actually released it. The ones that I made, I don't know if they did, but I didn't actually release those. But I did get those designed and sculpted. Okay, yeah, so they would have taken those from me. Did you see the one that's a basic museum pose? If this is the one just standing there, that's the one that he had made before and used that as a way to get my partner to get the license. As in me to say, look at this, and you know, us not knowing anything, bright-eyed kids going, oh, yeah, you are. You know, as I said, I was just thinking, yeah, £1 per statue, my commission. Still fucking waiting.
Yeah, back then you were a dreamer still, a believer.
A believer. I assume those licenses have an expiration date. Is there any chance you might negotiate a trade so both of you can take a shot at different anime games? A trade with each other. You can't like go, hey, I got some top trumps. Here you go, mate. It's like this, right? Yeah, you hold those. Yeah, those are your licenses. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah. I'll take that one.
You take 2.
I'll take that one. Oh yeah.
I'll take trade 3 for all of them.
What you give me, mate? So you know, it's not like you can't quite do it like that.
I'll split it in half and cross over.
Well, do you remember when this happened?
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, sure.
We'll make you famous.
Honestly, guys, we like to keep it profesh. It's amazing how much stuff behind the scenes is in it, Chocks.
Yeah, I know.
It's quite amazing.
It's full of surprises.
Full of surprises.
Every day.
Alex, Cedric asks, did you expect the OCC to get so lewd? And the answer is 100% no. That if we allow it, a little bit of a crack, and it's you know,
you guys will have fun.
Yeah, and there was a lot of fun with the Guts launch
yeah.
as well, and it was you know me, I'm quite hard to.
It's the nature of the license, you know.
But you know, yeah, of course,
yeah.
I'm quite hard to shock. I'm very, I'm pretty, but I was pretty shocked, to be honest with you. But you know, it was you know, if you take it for what it is, etc., and all in good fun, and you know, half of the fun was okay. Yes, the post was fun, but half of the fun was waiting for your response. I was like, where is Chocks? Where is Chocks? And then how you gonna do with it? And then
you guys thought I was upset, yeah?
Yeah, and then the fact that you made it your profile pic was super awesome. Love it. Troy Blair. What are we looking for the next Zelda piece after Rider Link to be? Are you guys focused on a statue or a life-size prop? Too early. Still need to finalize some plans. I mean, this is still, you know, quite far away. We've got some ideas. But it's too early to be talking about that. Cedric Bardot, breaking news, Nanase now hates the green color. Is that true, Nanase?
Well, he replied in the next comment.
Did I forget that? Hashtag blame Chocks. Yeah.
Why?
Cedric is saying that you get the OCC to get so lewd. Hashtag blame Chocks.
Well, I've got to do something, right? The club is dead. Got to bring out the activity.
Nana says, I confirm the above statement is lies. Sav Cantus, if we wang, do we? James B says, nah, I clang. The quality of these posts are getting better and better. Tabitha Martin, is the conversation with Atlas for the Persona 5 license still ongoing, or is it halted for the time being? Nothing to report there. Asit Patel, when are you making a Godzilla statue? You like Godzilla, don't you? Or you're just Kong?
No, Godzilla's fine, yeah.
You like Godzilla as well?
Yeah.
But not as much as King Kong?
Not as much as King Kong.
You just love monkeys in general?
Yeah. Gorillas, chimps.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, what is your thoughts on Godzilla then? Like,
yeah, I like it.
Whereabouts does it go?
No, I like the old one, the old black and whites, and all the way up until like even the latest Netflix anime is actually all right.
There's a Godzilla.
Yeah, they're making a second one as well.
Oh yeah.
Mm. It's not that bad.
How was the American one? What do you think of the American one?
The American ones?
Godzilla.
Oh, the movie ones, right?
Well, look like a T-Rex or something, didn't it?
Nah. Little babies, no, it's
Well, the
yeah. Godzilla like swimming like a fish. Nah, there's the Japanese ones all the way. And the crazy ones and the mech ones.
Wasn't there one recently? This is more like a T-Rex.
I think it was like 2 or 3. Yeah, just looks like a T-Rex, doesn't it?
What's the ones recently?
The Netflix one.
No, I remember them. No, the one was one. Oh, this one here. Yeah, I've seen this one. I saw this one. It was all right.
This one was better than the previous one.
Better than the 2000. And, yeah. So
Yeah. 98, right? Is that right, Alex?
Yeah, the 98 one is the one that you were sort of
the
swimming
2014 one, which is all right, yeah, in comparison. Ask me on anything on Godzilla, yo.
Oh, you knows it, yeah?
Yeah.
Godzilla. Would you be up for a Godzilla? Because we've been asked.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of companies doing Godzilla out there. some decent ones as well, some very good ones. I've got to give credit to X Plus. X Plus makes some really good stuff. What? Yeah. There's a theme park in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a follow-up to the Godzilla?
Which one?
It's the one that was in 2014. Is that how long ago? How long it was?
I don't think there's a follow-up after that. I don't think so.
Legendary Pictures.
Yeah, Legendary Pictures makes some really good
Oh,
stuff.
next one 2019.
What? Next one 2019? That'll be interesting.
King Kong's going to be in it.
Yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go, let's do it!
Randy Gerards, how long until the waitlist conversion before release will happen?
Jose knows his Godzilla vs. King Kong with the follow-up movie 2020.
Yeah.
Damn, look at these guys, look at these King Kong fans.
Yeah,
Godzilla fans.
Yeah. Said. Ghidorah and Mothra, I just wikied it too, mate. So how long until the waitlist conversions before release will happen? The problem with that is because we limit our numbers beforehand, it's hard to guarantee that they have an order to do that, because it's quite to the wire usually, and usually the majority of cancellations happen right at the end. So that's the difficulty. Brennan Rossetto, any more thoughts given to Ica? Any timetable for this? Yeah, I've had a thought about that, and this week I will get that sorted out in terms of making my plans to see if there's something that we can do with that.
Could you guys remember the King of the Monsters, the game? There was a King of the Monsters game. Well, I think it was either the Mega Drive or actually came out on the Neo Geo first. It was quite a good game. A video game. There you go.
Oh yeah, I remember this. It's like Rampage moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this.
It's like,
for sure.
Yeah.
I play this tons.
Yeah, Neo Geo. Yeah, definitely. It's like wrestling game. It's like
you're like in heaven for that.
It's alright actually. Back then.
It's got the yellow red.
Ah, yeah, the yellow red bars.
Yeah. Where are we?
Oh, Jose get asked way too much since I work at Universal and see Kong when I'm at that side of the park. I'm a big Gojira fan, and yeah, King also played it more on the GameCube. Yeah, Super Famicom, Mega Drive.
Nice one.
Nice.
You went Universal over in LA?
It works at Universal.
In LA? James B. When will we be seeing more of Modern Metal? Modern Metal. Gotta sort of get that done. And did you completely scrap the first concept? Yes, I did. When are you gonna get a Sonic versus Diorama? Sonic versus Diorama. Classic could be Sonic. Could be Sonic versus Metal. Oh, versus Diorama. Classic. Could be Sonic versus Metal, or Modern could be versus Chaos or Shadow. Well, we're still busy doing the other version, which is coming along very, very nicely. Once we've done that, we can start thinking about the next one. Braden Cole. Is there a possibility of Guts exclusive coming with a forward-looking face, as if jumping past the spirits? Also, the answer is no. Also, is there a time zone sheet for admins on the OCC, so we know which admins are actually up if we need to tag one? Will we ever...
Jose is like Universal Orlando Resort. I'm within the events
nice
production. You're the events organizer, huh? Let's do an F4F. I don't know. I'm the Universal. Go on, Universal, hit us up. Yeah, I don't know. Right, come up with something at F4F event.
Is there? So we know which. If we need to tag one. Yeah. I mean, I think we could probably do it in the question mark thing. I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily always there. This is, they're
This is their side thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is their you know, their free time, and it's much appreciated. So it's can't say you need to be here between there and there. Will we ever see an add-on for Berserk lines such as Puck, Dead Trolls, or anything just to put beside or on the bases? Yeah, who knows in the future? But they may be part of future character lines in the future. Nana say, is there any well-known celebrities that you know of that buy your statues?
Porter!
Absolutely.
Where the hell is he now?
Not hit you up recently?
No, man. He's probably busy signing his books or CDs or off to, I don't know, filming or whatever it is. With all these exotic ladies.
Obviously, you see, like, it doesn't count, you know, you see Reggie with my stuff, you know, with our stuff, right? That's kind of standard stuff, right? Yeah.
Any known celebrities that buy your statues?
Should I mention this? Or maybe probably I shouldn't mention this. Which I made? Nah, no point mention that.
Not famous anymore.
Well, I definitely can't say that now, for fuck's sake.
He should be hitting you up and say, back then.
We already got it.
Yeah.
But right now they're doing this. Or did he actually leave that place? Because this is who's making that.
Yeah, but nobody.
Did he leave it?
I think so. I think he left as well. I don't think anyone gives. I don't think anyone really cares.
He did. Okay.
Mr. Jeffrey Lee.
Jeffrey Lee, what's going on? I got a body gym for you, baby. Sarahir Juarez. Hello, Alex and Chocks. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, Mr. Scabs is a movie star. He goes, I am. Check IMDb.
Yeah, baby. So the Near Automata TT poll recently hit 850 plus. So what's the next step from here? Well, we're going to see if we can do something, but there's a bit of complication there. But we will try and do something. But that's all I can say for now. It's more complicated. There's some things that are complicated.
Uncomplicate things.
Uncomplicate my heart. Brendan Russello, will future Berserk statues have a plain black base for the regular or a more complicated base for the exclusive? The answer is nope. Also, is this something you plan to do for other lines? Nope. It's as per. So no guarantee. How do you paint translucent resin? And as Maria said, with translucent colours. Rani Gerards, would you... It's almost as though you can see through the liquid. That's a translucent colour. Solid colour is a solid colour. Rani Gerards, would you ever want to do a live reveal of a secret statue in front of an audience?
Oh, so it's like unveiling. It's like unveiling this project, new car kind of thing. It's got its own quilt cover and that kind of thing. I've seen companies do it. You know, and then it'd be like stream live.
We don't have local Wi-Fi.
It'd be quite stupid, right?
If what?
I think it'd be really stupid because, hey guys, we're gonna do the unveiling at 12 o'clock midday. It'll be broadcast on the internet live, and there's like loads of viewers on the internet, but there's no one on the show floor.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This is a bit stupid.
Why the hell do we spend so much on a booth? James Tess. Any possibility of having signature cards for exclusive statues available as an add-on option to purchase after day one window is closed? Nope, not at this time. So anybody who pre-orders and verifies it first 24 hours gets a signature card free, but those who miss the 24-hour window can get a signature card for additional fee. The answer is for an additional fee. No, it's not really sort of crossed my mind. I don't really think so. I know that would raise an issue of ruining the value of day one versus non-day one. Maybe that could be fixed by day one specific cards have a different card for day one orders. Just throwing the idea out there and see what sticks. I mean, yeah, you can differentiate it. You know, one is all in gold, one is in, you know, maybe one's metal. The answer is interesting concept. I haven't really thought about it. I only asked this because my first statue pre-order was 25th, and I feel I missed the day one window by about a day to get day one perks. As a newcomer at the time, I didn't even know about day one until I received my Crash PPC exclusive that had day one stuff with it. And I like the idea of the signature card being an option for newcomers with the company who missed day one window because they don't find out about statues until day one after the day one window. And I totally understand with you what you're saying, and I totally can sympathize. But, David Savage is a winner from last week. Congratulations, David Savage. You're a winner this week from last week's stream. Congratulations. The answer to that is... you know, there's always going to be a point where people come and know about it later on. And that's just the nature of the game, to be honest with you. It was set up really there to reward those who did know about us, to be honest with you. The day ones were for those that were there, because normally a lot of the times is maybe people don't know about the product for over a day because it takes a bit of time for the news to get out there, right, Chocks? Well, these are for those that knew about us and supported us from that day. And
I think if you miss one, it's because there's always going to be new guys that come in and keep saying, yeah.
I mean, where does this line stop? Do you then reissue new statues from the old lines? Of course you don't, etc., etc. But it becomes much harder to sort of compartmentalize that sort of aspect. It starts. So the answer is, I appreciate what you're saying, but there is no plans at this stage. I don't think. Randy Gerards, everything you do is time-based, except for the feeding frenzies, which is limited to a certain number. How about making that time-based as well? E.g., we show it at the very end of the stream for people who don't know when the stream will end and have it open for 4 minutes. Because we'll be very, very poor. If 100 and let's say 100 can go in less than a minute, but people are waiting for it. Hey, but maybe, because all I know is I left open that Teehee April 1st Fool's Day for over a week, and no one did that either.
Yeah, but
that was cool, wasn't it, Chocks?
It
Leaving
was,
that open for so long.
And someone was like, it's the same old code.
All right, Randy. Okay, let's do it. First of figures, 4 minutes. Sometime after the stream when we do the feeding frenzy, 4 minutes, count that shit down. I will do a live countdown, 3, 2, 1, etc., etc., so people can see how much longer there is. I'll keep it completely legit. 3, 2, 1, you'll see it all, and we'll keep it open for 4 minutes.
Like a post.
Yeah. This will be open for 4 minutes.
All right.
And I will do a countdown at the same time. And as it's going down, I'll be like, 1 minute.
It's assuming we finish at 1, that means they got like a 30-odd minute head start.
Who's got 30-minute head start?
The club members. Someone, I guarantee you, someone will make a post in the club. Hey, Alex is going to put out a feeding frenzy up for 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's what I'm saying. They got 30-odd minutes head start to spread that news.
Yeah. And that's great because it's not like we don't tell them. It's not like it's limited, right? So why not tell people? Because it's not, maybe you want to keep it, if you like, for example, there's only like 10, you don't want to tell anybody because you want to be one of the 10, as an example. But this is like share the love.
Yeah.
No, Mizrahi, it's not a 4 minutes head start for people in the stream. I'm saying I will leave the points open for 4 minutes, meaning that anybody that wants to get those points can get those points for 4 minutes. It's not numbered based. It's not like there are only 100 pieces that are 100 times it can be redeemed. I'll say it will be open time based for literally. No, the codes are the same. The code is the same. But what I will do is I will limit to you know, I would say it can be redeemed once per person, but the number of people that can redeem it, what I would say is like 100 people normally, right? What is it on the stream? I would say 5 billion people can redeem this, right? And of course, by the time that 4 minutes is gone, I'll just then turn it off, and therefore that's it. And we'll see how it goes. Can you just apply the points to the people in the Q&A? That way the people that are here to get points. Well, Ryan, the answer is no. It's just, you know...
It's just not possible.
The benefit that you guys get will be that you know when it's going to go live. And of course, it makes sense that you know that if it's a finite number, right? It's a bit of the feeding frenzy there. It's a little bit less of an issue here, but, you know, it's still good to know. And we just like to hope that you come to hang out with us, just hang out with us. So rather than pay you to come and see us.
Pay you
So basically, yeah. So if in 4 minutes... all 40,000 members redeem it, that's okay. Well, as I said, we'll try it once, and then we'll come back and have a look at how.
It's a good thing John's asleep now.
Yeah,
he'll wake up tomorrow.
He will be
like,
not happy with me. Yeah. Jesse Herrera, what are your thoughts on Dead Space? You know, I love that game, both 1, 2, and 3. I mean, people were like, "Oh, it's too actiony," but I was done with it.
I love it.
I was done with it. Yeah,
I like it.
I like making my customing my weapons. I liked it. Yeah. Always was the line boy.
Oh, the multiple line.
Yeah, the blue is.
Yeah.
And then the saw thing. What's it about? It's good. Do you want to see the line made? Yes, I do.
It was really interesting when you see the thing on his backpack. It was like one of those early games where it didn't have the hood.
Yeah.
And then you can use that as your energy bar.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was very good design.
Now the problem, there is some complications with, you know, some behind the scenes stuff that you don't know about. That's kind of making it a little bit tough. Despite me wanting to do it, and you know the numbers of the TT is very impressive, but
what was the question?
You know,
which question is that? How do you think that this discussion will go with EA?
Yeah. I mean, do I want the line to be made? Yeah, sure. I love it. Love that game. How do you and Chocks feel towards seeing a 1/4 scale Isaac sitting in front of you as you showed off in the club? Excited? Could you care less? Mate, I'm a big fan of Dead Space.
If it ever gets to that point where we're showing it in front of the club, hey, we're already excited because we would have done all the documentary, all the photos, all the work. Yeah. All the lights. All the switch outs.
That's like our bread and butter.
Yeah.
You have to do it in a way that you could have like animations of your health bar and then turning red.
Yeah.
Going red and then going back up to blue.
Yeah.
As
switch out with the different guns, weapons. Yeah. Bloody, non-bloody version. Yeah.
Did someone say that? Or did you just say that?
I just said it.
Yeah, perfect. You know, a black base, of course.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, you know, for sure. You know, because there are slight complications with this one, you know, 750 is amazing, but it's not like it's low-hanging fruit. You know what I mean? There are some things that it's easier to get across the line because we already have established relationships with, you know, for example, we know who the licensor is for Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Well, of course we know the licensor for Monster Hunter. But I say My Hero Academia, right? As an example, right? Mm-hmm. We can just go on we can write an email, blah blah blah, easy peasy, just at least get that contact. This one is a little bit more complicated, and therefore you sort of almost need a little bit more oomph, but. You know, it's already impressive, 750. Where is that overall in all TTs? It's pretty high, isn't it?
Maybe top 10?
Oh, easy.
Or top 15?
Oh, no, much better than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, top 5, mate.
No. That's wrong. Top one's wrong.
I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5, mate. It's amazing. That's pretty good, isn't it? Fucking better, mate. Troy Blair, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is true for Midna? Like, is true for Midna weeks or months away? Months, but not too many. Has Nintendo given the 100% yes yet on True for Midna, and if not, what's stopping them? No, and some stuff, and we're working through that. But it's like minor. Christina Murray, how likely is it that we can get a JoJo TT in the near future? Not in the near future. We tried to go for JoJo back in the day. Let's get more of established with our lines before we start trying to do that again, I would have thought. Any news on Midna? My money is ready. People are definitely asking about it now. Troy Blair, what are some of the thoughts you have on the future of the Legend of Zelda lines, that you'll be revisiting some lines, or you jump out of the box and hit up some 3DS Legends of Zeldas? What is the focus point that you will strive for? We have some plans. We have to definitely have some plans. We need to discuss that with Nintendo and see what sticks. To see where they want us to focus as well. Of course, there's a conversation to be had. But Rastelo, any plans on updating the PO calendar for the rest of the year? How is the current PO calendar completely not inaccurate? So we need to sort that out.
He's already. Brendan's already written it out for you as well.
Yeah. Need to look into that. Braden Cole, can we get some better photos of Guts on this product page? The regular doesn't have an unedited far frontal of the entire statue. And can we also get some pictures of the X with the lights turned off? I suppose most of us won't have the lights on the time. I told him that, right?
There's a lot of things missing.
The answer is we're not going to get any better photos for now. You'll have to sort of see it in the, the answer is it's packed up, it's gone.
It's gone back to the factory.
Maria Leanne Bauer, Jack Bauer. Will there be a Twilight Princess Link matching the Zelda scale? Or when can we expect him? I'm going to have a conversation with the Big N. Cedric Bardot, will you make more WWE figures in the future? Which superstars would you like to be made? The answer is no, but I would like to unvolt my Rock, unvolt my Ric Flair, unvolt my Jake the Snake bust, unvolt my Hulk Hogan bust. Did I make that in the end?
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, I made a Hulk Hogan bust. Did I make it in the end? I made it. Did I produce it? Look at that compared to OG.
Look at the tan on that.
I remember taking these photos, right?
Oh
I had no idea about camera photography, right? I took it to my nearest lampshade and I tried to take a photo with some shitty fucking
looks like he's taking a bath in a tub of milk. That's like.
None I say loves that black base, right? It's a wrestling ring.
Oh, is it stuck in some cement?
It's bloody amazing. Have you guys seen that?
What's the keyword to search?
Well, Hulk Hogan bust first for figures.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan bust first for figures.
It looks bloody amazing. Let me see how many. Oh, it's like. Let me see the. When was this?
Oh man.
First for figures. Hulk Hogan bust. What? Available in January 2006.
Hollywood.
September 2007. September 27th, 2005. First for figures, Hollywood Hulk Hogan bust. Calling all Hulkamaniacs. And they never fucking turned up. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
Some skills, mate. I remember taking the photos. It's desperate. Let me see if I can show you. You can guys check this out. Boom! Hey Tyler, glad that you've joined us. Been waiting for you to join.
Oh dear.
Aiden Wood, Alex, which version of Guts will you be getting? All four, mate. Number 1, yo. Joe Kaneki. For Bayonetta, are you going to do a dynamic pose or a museum pose? Can we expect a PO this year? Secret and... I hope so. I don't know, mate. It's going to be tough. Cedric Bardo. Hi, it's me again. You probably noticed. Will you consider making a translucent resin shadow fighter Kirby instead of a repaint? The answer is we have a certain idea in my mind, and I'm going to test that out and see how that goes.
Look at everyone.
Let me actually point a question to the guys. Oh, which reminds me,
What?
where's that one? You know, that should be somewhere as well. Cedric Bardo, 3 more questions for tonight. Do you think guys at Gamescom will let me enter with my Nightmare X base because I'd like you to both to sign it? Sure, absolutely. I've become bronze member today. Congratulations. Oh, thanks to the beautiful Joe. Nice one. How many days shall I wait before seeing the bronze effect on my processing orders? Well, are you a bronze member, as in have they actually been converted? You will straight away see it. If you've been redeemed, if you've redeemed it, and it's entered into your account, it should show up automatically. Could you tell us a few words in French? I really love your accent. Okay, let me see.
Hey bud. Persona 5 TT and now SMT TT. Glad to hear it.
Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge se promènent dans les rues de Badur. Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge savent bien qu'est-ce que c'est d'être heureux. Et les yeux dans les yeux et les mains dans les mains, ils s'en vont amoureux sans peur de lendemain. Oui, mais moi, je vais sur pas de rue, l'âme en peine. Oui, mais moi, je vais seul, car personne ne m'aime. What a fucking sad song that is. That is a fucking sad song. It's a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically saying all the girls and boys of my age are walking down the road hand in hand, right? And it repeats, all the boys and the girls of my age are, you know, they're great and they look at each other's eyes, something like that, and or something. I'm not sure what that bit is. And les yeux dans les yeux. So the eyes are looking to the eyes, and the hands in the hands, and they're like looking forward to tomorrow.
Right.
But me, I walk alone. No one fucking loves me. Like, basically, that's what it is.
Oh my.
Oh, thanks, bud. Hey, how's it going? Ramiz. Long time no see, mate. Translation ready the fans. What that tongue do?
So hot, Alex. Imagine what those lips could do.
Jose Rock, to expand your anime line, would you be opposed to making Zoid Gundam statues? Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, except for I went to Gundam and they denied my ass back in the day. Zoids is never something that I've sort of ever... Zoids for me was always just the toys. Was that, am I mistaken, that you sort of put them together and like... like
Yeah.
Was that originally a toy line or was it an anime?
I think it was a cartoon. Was it anime to begin with? I believe so. But there's been some what do you call it?
It was a model kit based line. That's what I bought it. That's what I bought it as.
There's been some merchandise for it.
Yep.
Over the years.
Zut alors, Philippe. How are you doing, mate? Long time no see. Ça va bien? Ça va bien?
Yeah. I think in recent memory.
That looks tight.
Yeah.
Click on that. My Panzerhund, mate.
Didn't sell well. Good weathering effects, but didn't sell well.
Michael Lai. So regarding the order and cancelling, 1 item per order. Does that mean that we can still get 2 items, but from 2 separate orders? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Victor Navarro Vilgren. I would, if possible, to do a new poll with more poses for Amy 4 to 6 to see if the current first one keeps being voted. I can say I have been one of the people that supported the first poll a lot, but right now I don't like the pose that most have chosen. If I give you a code for a game that's currently on TT, could you do a giveaway for the purpose of bringing more people to vote for the TT? Oh, 100%. That's a really great idea. A really, really great idea. So back to the Amy Rose poll, the answer is, that one was posed. I'm probably going to go with that. But we have plans to make it more epic in terms of different things that we can do. I think we had a really good talk about that today. Just Amy posed.
Yeah.
In terms of, if I give you a code for a game that's TT to bring awareness to it, of course. That's a really great idea, and it'll be amazing for you to do that for the community. Hit up Chocks with regards to that, for sure. But that would be a lovely idea.
What kind of code?
A download code, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do you have to validate it to make sure it works? Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a code to something else.
I'll be up for that as well, mate. Cedric Bardot, when we update the PO calendar, the answer is yeah. I need to look into that. Josie Roque, how will you be able to get Bowser Jr. in or out of the Junior Cloud car? RTF. Do you guys want to see a Bowser Jr.? Sath, can we see a Femto Casca Kiss Dio? Did Griffith do anything wrong? Kirk Griswold, can we have the sound for Banjo Kazooie like we did for Gah? Is it Yaha or Gah? How much do people care about the Ukura Bukura? Not sure. The answer is there's no plans to do it for Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm just trying to think about what did people actually think about that. What did you guys think about that? The sound effect in it's something to try out every now and then, right? Alicia Harrington, any chances you'll be doing any more figures from Skyward Sword? Possible. In the vault? I mean, could be. I mean, yes, in the vault. I mean, what? Marc-Andre Duchamp, shout out to the Darksiders fans that have pushed the death poll to past 600. Oh, so death is now past 600. I know what's war on. Nice, congratulations to those guys. Matthew Smith, you guys should advertise the statues you have in stock more often. I didn't know Amaterasu bus was still available to order. I'm sure there are a lot of people unaware of several pieces. I totally agree with you, and it's something that we're going to do. There needs to be an in-stock section on our website, or at least available to pre-order. You're totally right. Banjo, says Mark. Kevin Bookbinder, how many out of this 2,600 edition sizes of the majority of the Majora's Mask were actually made? I don't know. I need to go back and check that, but I know we were more bullish on it. Michael Pilot, good evening, fellas. Hope all is well. I was going through the Q&As. I didn't see anything. I was like, oh, no, oh, there it is, and it's a lot. Saw the changes to Bowser's Flame. Awesome. Was it difficult to make the change? Like, did it only affect the balance or something? I'm guessing not only the flame had to be adjusted. Yeah, no, it was, you know, we're used to it, so it's pretty straightforward. Any idea which statue will be next pre-order? We had an idea 2 days ago. Now we don't. We have a better idea of what it may be, but we're not. We were gonna announce today what next week's was gonna be, and we were all ready for that, and then spanner in the works. So the answer is,
you know, it's not gonna. But we've got things lined up. You know,
Yeah, I mean, but you know, the fact is, we were going to have a pre-order in 2 weeks from Guts. Now it'll be 3 weeks because that's what's happened.
It's not just one-off. We've had these situations
All the time. Yeah. So when it was like, what's coming up? Well, you know, we're literally constantly throwing them in the air.
Like,
it's a really good example.
But it'd be like, oh, you know, for the better of the actual product or the IP.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, overall.
Yes, of course. 3. How's Alphonse faring in his trip abroad? He goes out next week. I'm really excited about that. He hasn't left yet. He goes next week. 4. We've talked about this before. Let's dive a little deeper. You said that some parts of Alphonse might be hollow. Can you be more specific about that right now? Or is it still super stuff like what parts would be hollow? Well, you know, with any item, it depends on like if there's a big volume, like for example his chest area, I would expect there to be some sort of hollowish area. But the guy is gonna like, you can't handle the weight. The dude is massive. It's like big.
Did we say it's bigger than Bowser?
Yeah. Let me see. Do you remember how big this thing is, Chocks?
Yeah, I've seen it. What are we going to do about this?
What about this?
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. That's what. With a... Speaking of which, where is Hypocritus? I haven't given him one yet.
Yeah, wow. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, but so that's out. Let's a quick look at that video again. No, so if I look at the video, just to see the size of this guy. Yeah.
Sounds off, yeah.
Yeah, sounds off. The Creator Studio. And here's quite a funny story, yeah. Michael, this is quite funny. Funny story.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Amanda. We will get to the winner for the Collectorverse Award very soon. All right, stick around on the stream. Near towards the end.
And the funny thing was that Jessica is first of figures on YouTube, at least in terms of you know, replying to people in the comments, etc., etc. And you know, it's quite easy once you're in that to actually see some unlisted stuff. And she said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but I spotted this. You know, I just clicked on it because I was trying to go through all the comments, and I clicked on this one. I didn't realize it was unlisted. You know, and I spotted off. She's like, damn, that's big. I'm like, yeah, no, right? I'm so glad I can talk to someone about it. But yeah, it is huge. What is it here? Where is it over here? Where's it gone? Oh, it's there, yeah.
Found it?
Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Turn off the sound. Whew. 6-minute video. Whew. I mean, you can see Guts in the background, right? Guts in the background looks like fucking Chibi behind that. Look at the Majora's Mask next to Alphonse. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Look at the size of that! It's fucking massive. A little bit of a cold sweat. Damn! Alright, let's keep on going. Can't believe it's already been 3 hours, Chocks. Come on, let's get through this shit.
Already?
Yeah. What? See, there's a lot of bundles and variants lately. Is there any plans to have bundles or variants of Alphonse? More information at the time. About the size, can you compare the height of Alphonse with other statue? Like, it's the tallest stickers. I don't have them with me right now, but he is big. Big. Since he's a big boy, I'm guessing he's going to have a big base. Did you say the base was based on a certain scene on the anime, and the band of the base is panned for the same? Yeah, that's right. And it's big, and it's cool, and it's all the good stuff. Brendan Friedley, How would you consider? Would you consider adding a very small plate with a statue number in front of it, the rim? For example, it could be 50 out of 1,000. The answer is yeah. It's something we've been thinking about, and there's been a lot of things I've been thinking about recently. Any news on that off-topic thread? Nope, I haven't thought about that. But thank you very much for bringing that to my attention again. One, I need to talk about the admins about that. Oliver Hutton, I should say. One question I've always wanted to ask you, Alex. What's this tea you're drinking every Q&A? It's oolong tea. Oolong tea. Michael Plot, number 8. Miguel Plot. I feel it's the first time I've heard about a prototype being have to ship somewhere. First to get approval, then go ahead with the showcase. Did you mean... I mean, you did sneak Alphonse way back in 2016. And did you get approval back then as well? And the answer is... I've done sneak peeks and got my ass slapped down in the past. And that's why I've been like... you guys don't even know what's going on with Kamina right now. And I wish I could tell you, but I got beat down. And yeah, so it's... That's a big boo boo. You know, who would have thought, Chocks? This closed group has got, you know, it gets out.
Expect
What?
the worst.
And as a result, yeah, I mean, and yeah, so. But look, we're at the end. We're at the end goal now.
It's just what it is.
You said that maybe in the not so distant future that you may consider doing Witcher 3-piece PvC pieces. Beside the obvious Geralt, what would you like to do? Other characters or some iconic monsters, enemies, you know, whatever you guys want us to do. He says it's on fire. You are, Miguel, you are. Chelsea Lefebvre, when can we expect Conquer? 4 months after Banjo, I would say is probably a good idea. Cedric Bardot, can we have a black or red instead of who dat?
Or like last week's.
What is up, Tiago, mate? I appreciate that, mate. It's actually me being lazy and not shaving. So in terms of, do you guys want to do who dat, or do you want to go red, black, red, black? No, we're doing, you know, do we want to do this one, or do we want to do red, black? What do you think, Chocks? No, I think, no. No, who dat? I'm denying people. Because red, black, someone wins.
Someone wins.
It's the worst game ever.
And it takes forever.
It's the worst game ever.
Yeah.
It's the worst game ever. Sarah Arrington. David wrote in a message to me that he would write up the live steak stream typo. What colour hat would Choc wear for such an activity?
What? For such of what activity?
What activity? Oh, if you were going to write up the live stream, what colour hat would you wear? That hat.
This hat.
Reggie Booms, good work, hard to find, gotta have one. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining us. That's a new name. Kevin Williams, how's the development of Meta Ridley coming along? Paint. That's where we're at. Gregor Michalowski Jr., hey, Alex and Chocks, how's Zero doing? Yeah, you know, yeah. But look, we're not living in a shell, and we want to, you know, there's no point in going, just let people do their own things. Doesn't make sense to do it now. It's ready, but does it make sense to do it now? The answer is, doesn't make sense. But, you know, give it a couple of months. It's the timing. We've got other things to do, and we'll just let people, you know, do their own thing. We do us. People do them. Yeah? I think YouTube, Michael Palot is saying, I think YouTube is going to slip and make that Alphonse public for the very first time. That would be a great thing. Look, guys, you know, we're excited about that piece. It's massive. It's huge. Also, fingers crossed, a little bit concerned, I don't know how this is going to do because it's going to be expensive. And it's an anime, you know, it's been great news for Guts, but does it, you know, Guts fans is probably a little bit more, you know, used to this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas you probably don't really have that for FMA, so I'm concerned it's a bit of a big risk.
Oh.
But, you know, we played our cards. It is huge. You want it to scale. He's fucking massive. It's as simple as that. You can't get around it. All right, guys. It's time for Who Dat. Please do hit test.
Test.
It will be what is on our screen. We will go by that. It's probably just giving me a date. Is that right? I should be able to look at my emails when I do this. I forget. This is the date. Okay. Any character in particular?
No, it's okay.
Jesus Christ.
Too easy.
Okay, let's go with that.
No.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Alright guys, get ready, it's time to go.
Alright guys, we're going to go with what we see on our stream. Alright. So you're going to name the character, the name of the character.
How did it go? Alright, here we go guys. In 3, 2, okay, here we go guys. In 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Who dat, who dat, who dat, who dat. Who dat, that's really mean. Who dat, because that's just like nothing to do with it. Who that? That would be super obvious, right? Maybe that's a little bit better, yeah. Who that? Are we looking at this, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Who that? Who that? We're gonna make it a little bit easier now, guys. A little bit easier. Who that? Oh, it's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's it.
Who that? Well, no, as soon as I sort of pan it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to pan it out a little bit more. Who that? Interesting.
Come on, guys. Good.
Who that? Alright guys, this is going to be obvious now, okay? It's got to be obvious now. Who that? It's got to be obvious now. Who that? It's got to be it. Surely.
No. Oh, no one's got it yet. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm going to do the full shot now.
The first two.
From the full shot.
From the full shot.
3.
Is this the first time with a full shot?
Yeah.
This is the first time ever with a full shot, guys.
Pretty much, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Who that? Let us know in the comments if you recognize this man.
If you recognize this.
That's 1.
Seriously, guy, who is that character? Anyone can guess who's the character?
Do we allow Junior Guzman? We gotta go with Junior Guzman. All right, we got MAD and Junior Guzman according to my list. Here we go, guys. Of course, that was President Trump. I have Donald Trump here. MAD. We got him here, number one. Number one over here. And then if I scroll up, I see Junior Guzman with Trump, but we'll allow it. Very, very closely followed by Patrick Bear. Unlucky. We're gonna have Junior Guzman and MAD. We've got Mad in the house and Junior Guzman, as those will go accordingly. All right, congratulations, guys. We're going to kick it off with Marc-Andre. Has he played before?
Yes. 63. Completed level 3 and walked away with 3,000.
3K?
That 3,000, that extra 1,000 because Mark was here.
Jesus.
It's only recent.
Jesus. Who else is there?
Of course,
Junior Guzman.
Yeah,
He's done it before as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, like last one, episode
oh, yeah.
64.
Reached level 2.
Died.
Good guy. I love that.
Yeah,
love it.
Good guy. We like good guys.
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1, boom! All right, Mad, you know what's up. As a 3K-er, you know what's going on. Is it in hand? 4 coins, 3 hands. Nope. 4 hands, 3 coins.
Right.
For a chance to win 500 war points, 75% chance. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, straight away 4.
Straight away 4?
Yeah, that's what it says. Straight away 4.
But what? So that was quick.
Super quick.
All right.
Super eager.
All right. Well, the guy's 3K. He must know what's up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows
So
how to play the game.
okay. So hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 war points. Hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500 points. But no, you decided to go 50-50, 3, 2, 1. Denied! Oh, baby. I can deal with that, Chocks.
Yeah.
2-time playing, on average, 1,500. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Yeah.
But denied. Denied. Love it. Love it. They were getting different times all coming up, yeah? Hey, Adam, I didn't see any of your messages coming up. But I don't know. You have to see. You can see what... Oh, it's all that. You just pick it up. Did I just drop one?
No, I dropped it out.
Okay, cool. What we see on our website, on our screen is what we got to go by. And you can see what we're going on our website as well. So I do apologize that sometimes it might be frustrating that it appears quicker on your screen. Who's next? That's why I asked you to do the test to make sure it appears.
Junior Guzman.
Junior Guzman.
Guzman.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Why? What about the other hand? It's a new start.
Well, it's 3 hands.
What? It's a new start.
Yeah.
It's a new guy. It's a new start. Three, 2, 1. Boom! Of course, you're so surprised we're already on the next guy.
Yeah.
You never knew that MAD would go out so quickly. Junior Guzman, who dat for a chance to win 500 war points, chosen at random, is in hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for a chance.
3. That was like everyone's so quick tonight.
Everyone is such a player. He knows what's up.
That's right.
I can tell if you went for hand number 4, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you'd gone for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 war points. You decided to go 50-50 in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. What was his number before? 2K and died. Has he done anything before?
Reached level 2 and died. Yeah, he's played before. One there, level 3 and walked away
2K.
Yeah.
So he's averaging a K.
Pretty much. He's played quite a few games.
Oh, there's another one there. Level 1, walked away with 500. Yeah.
So I think he's over.
Will you be walking away now, Mr. Junior Guzman? Will you be walking away with 500 war points like you did back in the day? If not, we go to round 2. 3 hands, 2 coins for a chance to win 1,000 war points. Will you go for hand number 1, 2, or 3? He's thinking about it.
Let's see, he says.
Cedric Bardo says 1. Tyler says 1. Junior Guzman says 2. That's it. He's not even considering leaving. I can tell you if you went for hand number 3, you would have got 1,000 reward points, but you decided to go for hand number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. A little bit concerned. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit concerned. Yeah, okay,
he reached level 2 and died, so he improved the last game that he played.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. What we have here is a number or a flower. 50-50 chance for a chance to win 2,000 reward points.
Yep.
50-50. Will you go for flower power or will you go for number?
Or you can walk away right now. Walk away with how much? 1,000.
Flower. Oh, sorry to see that, Nick. You know, we have to go with what we're going with, mate. Sorry about that. He's saying that it doesn't work. His numbers aren't coming up.
Sorry, Nick.
Flower power. You can walk away. You don't have to keep going.
Well, he's thinking, I've already got my points.
Flower power. 3, 2, 1. Denied. Boom. Unfortunately, denied. Thank you very much for being good sport. Absolutely everybody out the door.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, it's a shame. All right, Chocks, let's do it.
Hold on.
No,
just a couple shout-outs, right?
Yeah.
As earlier we mentioned, Alana, IGN, loved your unboxing.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And the shout out to the Collectors Club as well.
By the way, Alana, I don't know if you're watching on the stream or not.
I doubt it, but okay.
Just in case, if you guys know Alana, tell her, right, that when she did the unboxing video, she only showed the lights. Maybe she didn't realize there's a pulsing mode as well.
Because you can, then she'll hit it off. I think she hit it off, but actually it's pulsing, and then hit it again.
Yeah, because I was looking at the video, I was like, where's the pulsing? So because that was updated halfway through the production. Like, hey guys, we're going to give you the pulsing mode as well. So, but anyway, shout out to IGN as always. Thanks for that. CV giveaway, as we were talking about earlier on, Collectiverse. Remember, guys, we did the coin.
I knew it was somewhere. There it is.
There you go. We did the coin because obviously you guys made this happen, and this is going to be sent out to the winner, which has been randomly chosen from the contact form where you guys enter the email address and your information. So, Alex, you want to announce the winner? Yeah. First name?
Yeah.
Last name?
Yeah. Candice Baptista, congratulations. You will be the CV winner.
Yes, so...
congratulations.
Yeah.
Good job. And thanks again to all the people that voted, got us those awards. We can't thank you enough for that. We really appreciate that. So, and thank again to the Collectiverse for organising it and doing all that hard work behind all of that. So that's much appreciated as well.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys, hopefully Candice will treasure this. I'm going to send you an email and, see if you want us to sign it or not.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from, we'll take it on from there.
Yeah,
so,
perfect.
Yeah.
Congrats. Nice one.
Right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready? Earlier in the stream, we did say something about DS, and here we are. Should we show the stuff first, or do we talk about it and then show it?
Well, no, as you're talking about it, we can just talk about it. Yeah.
All right then, go. All right, Dark Souls. Right, it's been a while. Jeffrey's been busy behind the scenes, and right, the next thing in the F4F partnerships, Dark Souls rings from Torch. You guys guess what this is? This is the Ring of Favor.
Looking tight, looking sweet.
Looking very, very good. And that will be...
That's some nice detail in there as well.
Yeah. That will
Look at the little circles on the side.
Yeah,
as well.
right, around the... Yeah, they should make some rings for our stuff.
It has that kind of... it has that kind of organic look to it.
Yeah.
Where it's not like machine perfect. Like, you could make that perfectly machine made, but in a Dark Souls era thing, it would be...
It would be like, you know, some blacksmith or whatever this would have
Exactly.
made it. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right. So, guys, this is the latest offer from Torch. And, you know, apparently they must have heard the feedback from you guys, because right now there's going to be like... This ring is going to be in 9 different sizes. So men will have small, medium, large, extra large, and the female will have extra small, medium, large, and extra large.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And as always, these, well, for this one as well, it's going to be made in Japan.
You can see the pictures of the men's and the ladies right there.
She's got nice hands there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to be a hand model, you might want to have nice hands, right?
Yeah. So guys, you know, like, if you want to ask us for a favor, you know, make sure you wear your ring of favor. And if you're a Dark Souls fan, obviously you know what the Ring of Favor does, right? Sav, do you know what the Ring of Favor does? Basically, the Ring of Favor gives the wearer increased maximum HP, stamina, and maximum equipment load. Alright? So Sav, if you want to ask us a favor, make sure you get a Ring of Favor.
Yeah.
Look at that slogan there, right off the bat.
Absolutely, but don't cancel like you did the other time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, ooh. That's right. So a little information on this. This is going to be open up for pre-orders after the stream on our website. So as always before, it's going to be under Torch partnership, F4F partnership. And we're going to launch it after the stream. The pre-order are slightly different to our regular pre-orders. This is going to be open up until the 4th of May. So you got a decent, almost a month time to pre-order this. The expected release date for this is sometime in Q3 2018. Okay. And as always, we don't take the full payment. It's only going to be a 30% deposit. All right. So last time, you know, I've been told that that's roughly about 50 something. Is that right? What's the 30% of that?
Of which one?
Of that. Yeah, that's right. So it's around about $52, $53 for the deposit. So that brings us the SRP price of $176 for the Ring of Favor. And that's it, really. That's all the information I have with regards to this. So if you guys like it, do make sure you check out the website after the stream. There's about a good half a dozen images there, the ones that you see now in the stream. And there's actually another nice picture with all the previous rings in one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really sweet.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon, I would have thought.
Oh, did it just
it's gone through the
cycle, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you guys, and it also comes in the same packaging, the case that you guys should know by now. So you know, this is doing really well for Torch. So guys, if you guys spot any upcoming Torch items, yeah, it looks really cool like that, yeah. And then our little Sif ring in there. Sif ring in there as well. Yeah. That's right. So yeah, guys, if you see anything that you want us to have on our website, make sure to hit up Jeff. Let us know. You know, for example, the Sonics from GNF. There's more coming from GNF, and the partnership with Torch has been going really well. So hopefully more coming from those guys. And
Jeffrey, I have a favor.
Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey. Jeffrey has a favor, right?
Cool. All right, so that will be in the next sort of half an hour.
Yeah.
It will be that along with the Feeding Frenzy. It has been, I would normally say there's been 109 people, but in case you missed it, Feeding Frenzy this week will be different. As per Randy Gerard's, we are going to do a 4-minute open free-for-all to get the points. Normally, as you know, it's 100, whatever, like 100 or something like that, points that can... 100 points for 100 people, and it's over within 30 seconds. We're going to do something a little different this time. It's going to be as many people to redeem 100 reward points for 4 minutes. And I'm going to be running a countdown with it, etc., etc., so you can see it. I'll be giving real time, sort of like, okay, 5 more seconds, whatever it is. So I'll run that in the next 15 minutes as per usual. Chocks, anything to add before we sign off this one?
I believe that should be it.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Alexander Emmanuelson, there's no plans for now, but thank you very much for the suggestion. All right, guys, we really appreciate it. This has been Friday Q&A with Chocks A, number 60.
6.
And I'm pretty surprised that it's lasted this long, to be honest with you, Chocks. That's 3 hours and 20 minutes. I didn't think that anything happened this week. And
so used to it now,
and the
right?
Q&A, yeah, to be honest with you, it's gone pretty quickly. Guys, it is 13th of April 2018. Thank you once again. We will be back at it again next week, next Friday. Unfortunately, it's not a reservation Friday. It was going to be, but it's not now.
Hopefully, we have some good news for you next Friday.
Yeah, and don't forget, as we also put on the Ring of Favour, we will also be running Crash's Last Chance Weekend. Chocks, that's another one wrapped up. All right, thank you so much for joining us, guys. We can't do it without you. We really appreciate it. You give us the motivation. 113 people on the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Laters.
Guts.
Guts.